and little pieces of solid copper. And he put it as number 2 wire tubing.
Was
Instead,
it
it
an
should have been
honest
number.
mistake?
No, he
Did you
does.
call him out on it?
By the time I got done and got my stuff cashed out and seen and went back up there, they were already closed. The fucking things and was closed.
How much you think you're out?
Number one is what? Let's see.
You got a list?
My list of bits is in the car, but I could pull up the prices for them.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hi everyone.
MJ and I.
Hello.
We're doing community service tonight, my friends. Denise, what's up? We're having a slow convo here before we hit the streets. She's talking about her day scrapping and got screwed on some copper. So she realized it after the fact, and she's looking up the prices. So for tonight, we got an exciting night lined up. Hey,
I know all the phones and computers and that are
is it
all
bad
going
right here?
slow. Well, no, even at the scrapyard, they were going slow.
Yeah, the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So we're buffering a little bit, but our mission tonight, as part of MJ's community service and some things that I need to do with her, and for the right reasons of probably saving some people's lives if they're still out here on foot. So I'm sure everybody's aware of the weather. This whole polar vortex thing is going to blanket pretty much the whole of the country. I'm really iffy on whether these are going to hold true or not, but for the last 2 days they've stayed pretty consistent. We're at about 24 degrees right now, and we're slated to get to -8 tonight. So it's 7:30 our time to be dropping close to 30 degrees, and I think we can count on, we're definitely going to be below 0 tonight. Tomorrow we have a wind chill warning of 30 below during the day. We're supposed to be a little bit warmer during the day, I think, on Sunday, and then Monday's high is 4 degrees. So we're going to stay below 0 for the next, I'm guessing, for sure, the next 4 nights, or at a temperature that is life-threatening. These are life-threatening temperatures. So anybody that's out here and on foot and visible, it's because they don't know what's coming. You can't tell right now what's coming, but it's coming. It's been sitting right on top of the mountains all day. You just look a little bit west of Denver, you can see it looming. It's just waiting to drop down in elevation, and poof, it'll happen that fast. So we feel pretty inclined tonight to ensure that there isn't anybody walking around. So it'll be a good night if we don't see anybody. We'll kind of determine how long we're going to be out here doing it. I'm sure, there's plenty of opportunity for some stupid cop action. And one never knows what could go down in a Regan Benson live stream. That's for damn sure. Shit goes from this to somebody being slammed into a wall. Miss Aurora Transparency, if you're out there. So hopefully that's not the case. Oh, and to be really honest with you, I haven't done any warrant checks. It's ridiculous that every time I come out here and have to think about contemplating having police interaction, that I do a warrant check. So I didn't do one in Arapahoe. I haven't looked at Denver. So I need to give you my husband's phone number just in case. Because you never know how fast shit can turn. So that punk ass cop from Inglewood, he'll probably have a warrant written for me, and I'll probably see him tonight, and I won't even get out of the car, and I'll be gone, and nobody will know he's snagged me up. It's pretty pathetic. You gotta
292
plan for the worst when the cops are involved. So let me give you a little update. For those of you that were watching, when off that bench on Broadway, and the Inglewood cops showed up. Those 3 cops that showed up, and that one that got super stupid. That was my last live stream. So, yeah, hey Kelly. Yeah, of course. We may be giving you a little jingle. You never know.
16 cents difference.
In that, from him giving, how many pounds was it, or how many?
I would say, I think my copper, the little thing was probably at least 20 pounds. And then I had little pieces. I got total, and I had a fucking heavy stainless steel piece, and I got 15 for that.
Right on.
And then I got a total max of $31.
So he probably gypped you out of what, 10,
Probably
15 bucks?
10, 15 bucks.
Well, that was convenient.
Gave me enough for gas in the
work.
That was a full day's worth of work that I found on my last night.
So not a full day.
No.
So you picked that up pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a... Oh, okay.
Boss has to clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have permission. That's one thing I asked first is, you got
I know
permission?
you did. I know you did. You
He's
never
like, yes.
get yourself
He goes,
in
you'll
those.
meet my boss. It's like, okay.
Right on. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that'll help a little bit.
Okay.
Don't know how much, but a little bit.
And it's good, but it's gonna be cold as hell, Jay.
I know. I got my scarf and my extra gloves and all that, so
How long are you gonna be doing that?
probably about an hour. Not too
Okay.
long.
Good. All right. So anyway, back to this update about Robert. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks for popping in. Have a good, fun time out there. She's at the Eagles concert, I think.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's cool. California.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's warm out there.
Yeah. What is your temp, Amanda? Are you still in here? So Robert is in a motel. You guys, this is a really bad deal. For those of you that were following that live stream the other day, and if you went back and read the comments, I pinned the comment. Robert has extreme frostbite on his foot. It's bad. It's really bad. And me put him in a motel, activated Stout Street Medical. They responded today to his room because the man can't walk. So what did Inglewood do the other day? Showed up and cited him for urinating in public while I was there. So if that really happened, which he maintains it didn't, I mean, he had to be going somewhere. Let's just be real about this situation. First of all, his mind, he's better today. That man has been eating for 2 solid days. I put it for last night, like, yeah, I'll definitely been that long. And All Health had been there prior to me for 20 to 30 minutes. So someone had been with him for about an hour.
Yes,
I think it's all shit. I think All Health left, and the cops deliberately came there, did what they did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was any call. I think they knew All Health was trying to help him, which they were. I want to give credit to them in the lightest form, although they couldn't get the job done to get him off the bench. I got it done. These are mental health professionals with a $1.2 million contract in Inglewood, and they're out there for 2 days, and they can't get the guy off the bench. So they leave. I show up. Isn't that interesting? All Health knew I was there. They let command staff in the Inglewood PD know that I was there because I'd already been communicating with the city manager about this situation.
Right.
So they report to the command staff, and then all of a sudden this cop rolls up, makes this claim that the business across the street, which the only businesses across the street are the Panda Express shithole and then that automotive place right on the corner, across the street from Kaiser. Can you picture that?
Yep.
She says, have you been with him for the last 5 minutes? I said, yeah, I have. And she says, okay, well, I'm going to have to get in the car and call them. They have video. I said, okay, yeah, you go check that video. At that second, a second car rolled up. 2 more cops got out. They're surrounding us now. I'm preparing Robert to get arrested. I'm preparing to get arrested. Nobody knows I'm there. I didn't even tell anybody I was going over there. I wasn't live streaming. I was only static recording. So I'm in full awareness mode of everything going on.
Right.
And this stupid punk ass cop starts talking shit to me. And he walks over to her car, to the other female officer. She's back in her car. The whole lane of Broadway, right there in front of her. And he walks up to her car, and I hear him say, so you just going to write him a ticket? And she goes, yeah. She didn't do shit. She didn't get on her phone. She didn't confirm with anyone that they had video.
I would sit there and I would have told him, I want to see this video.
Well, but the problem, you would have. But here's this poor man. He's barely conscious,
yeah.
MJ.
Yeah, fuck, man.
He's barely fucking conscious.
That's just fucked up. That's fucked up. They didn't have shit. They didn't have shit.
They don't have shit.
They did that intentionally.
And so I think they did that
fucking crooked cop
to come get a rouse out of me, to stick it to him. Okay, he was calm. He was like, whatever.
I would fight it at court.
Well, he signed it. I just wanted them to get the fuck out of there, right? And I said, Robert, I got to go get you some more food. I said, we got to talk some more. I said, you got to go to shelter. He's like, I'm not going. I'm like, yeah, this really isn't an option at this point. So my husband and I went back out there later that night, and he went.
Good.
And he said he'd go in that motel. And the main reason he wouldn't go to shelter and nobody would unravel it, he couldn't walk.
Yeah.
And he knows he was going to be kicked out at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And that's the true story.
Yep.
They kick him out at 7 o'clock in the frickin' morning. We have a wind chill warning tomorrow. It's going to happen. 30 below zero with the wind tomorrow. And they're kicking all these people out of shelter, Denver included.
Yep.
This is a nasty, nasty conundrum.
See, in state of emergency, they shouldn't be kicking nobody out.
Polis, our stupid governor announced this morning that the state is under a state of emergency, and he's activated the National Guard, but they don't have any. Where are you going to put people?
Okay, well, if it's a state of emergency, the people that are in the shelter need to stay in the
Thank
shelter.
you. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. If they send people out on the streets tomorrow morning, people are going to be dying all day.
Or they'll end up going into stores and stuff and then getting in trouble.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, because they'll be trying to
and all that shit.
So that's where we're at. That's the state of the state in Colorado right now, you guys. And Inglewood, city manager, they don't have a plan. One time long ago, they opened a rec center. They got plenty of rec centers here. They got schools.
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
They got a rec center right here.
Yeah. And they haven't done nothing. So
They got Inglewood Rec.
don't tell me the plan isn't for them to die.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's population control. They want to kill off the homeless.
So it's very serious. It's very real. And if I find some people on these streets here in Inglewood, we're going to see how that works out if they want to shelter tonight.
And come to find, it is fact, Catherine Cat.
Yeah.
From Rob and Catherine.
That's not the
Rob,
same cat.
No, Rob
My
and Catherine, the one that caught fire in her tent and burnt herself.
Yeah.
She is dead. They are looking for Jay and Brittany. They are the last ones to have anything to do or see her, and they found her at the river by their camp. Dead in the water, like with rocks tied to her.
Where'd you hear this?
This is what Outlaw found out.
Oh, that's not good.
So they're looking for Jay and Brittany because they think that they had something to do with it.
Where are they staying?
I have no clue. Nobody knows.
That's disheartening to hear. When did this happen?
Outlaw told me about it last night.
When did they find her body?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But they're right there behind, supposedly it was right there behind Starbucks.
Oh. Well, I can research it. We can find out for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, because if it was a death investigation, there was one there, but it was about, I want to say 2 to 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that could have
That
been
probably
even
was
then?
it.
I know there was a death investigation.
That was probably her.
I remember there.
That was probably her.
One of the other advocates had talked to the cops when it was going down, and the cop was anybody from the homeless community. He,
Jay
of
and
course,
Brittany are fucking crooked.
yeah, they're not. They're.
Jay has pulled guns on people. Jay pulled a gun on Mike while he was sleeping. Pointed it to his forehead.
I believe it. I totally believe it. Scary shit. That's why I'm glad you're not out here.
That's why I never fucking cared to be around Jay. I did not like Jay, and I hated the fact that he was beating on Brittany.
Yeah. Yeah. Judith. Lawrence, Kansas? Are we talking about Kansas here? Hey, Irish Rover, thanks for being on top of the chat. I appreciate it. House rules tonight. Everybody knows. I probably don't need to say it all the time, but my mods have full control of this chat. So if you're being an ass, you might get a warning. If the mods decide that you're just a piece of shit, you're going to get blocked. So there's that. So you don't get anywhere in my chat trying to start shit or disparage people. So just go away. Go find somebody else's live stream tonight.
Go find something better to do.
Yep.
Actually grow up.
We're out here doing human work for people. So MJ mentioned a camp in an alley over here that we're going to go check out.
Yep, this next alley
See
right
if
here.
they're still over here.
He's right in this alley.
That way?
Uh-huh. Just on this other side of this gas station.
You know, and I was looking for my buddy Phil. Phil was camped behind that church at Broadway and Evans for a while. Or Broadway and whatever, by the Breakfast Palace.
Yeah.
And his whole camp is gone. And Phil's one I worry about because Phil doesn't know. Yeah. He doesn't know what's coming.
Yeah.
So.
None of them do because they don't have TV or anything.
No. In the alley?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was right there by that next pole up there. Right on the other side of that pole.
Yeah.
He's still there. His tent's there.
Yeah, this little tent ain't gonna help. Knock, knock. Hey, anybody in there? Hey, do you know how cold it's supposed to get tonight? You do?
You have heat?
Do you have heat? You're fine, but I'm asking you, do you have heat? I can't hear you.
We're not the cops or anything, hon.
Yeah.
We're just out to help people.
No cops. We just want to make sure that you're warm.
Yeah, I'm warm.
You know it's going to get 8 below tonight?
Yeah.
You do?
You got enough heat to last you for the weekend?
And it's not going to let up for 3 nights. Do you have hand warmers?
Yeah.
Socks?
Socks?
Hat? Gloves?
You've got it all, huh?
Okay. We're just double checking because I worry about you. I see you over here all the time. My mom lives right across the street, so I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
I'm all right.
Okay. You need water?
No.
No? Okay, well, don't be surprised if we come back tomorrow, okay?
All right.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay, as long as he's all right.
Well, he's all right for now. That ain't gonna cut that. Yeah, he says he knows what's coming.
Yep.
He must, or he
Yeah.
wouldn't be in there.
Yep. Yeah, and the Inglewood don't mess with him.
Really?
Yep.
Do they even know he's there?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
Well, they do now. You watch. Watch. By tomorrow morning, they'll be out here telling him he's got to move,
Right.
or they're going to cite him for trespassing
Right.
and send him packing.
And the gas station attendant knows that he's back there and don't say anything. He doesn't.
Maybe they're helping
Yeah.
him, huh?
Might be.
All right, so we know that's one, at least, to double check on.
Yeah, that's the only one that I know of. It's the only one
That's
I
in
know
a
of.
tent?
Yeah.
So,
Other than that, they all hang right there around King Supers and that, but I know.
right. Hopefully we're not going to see a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, the Gothic's happening tonight, huh?
Yep. Some kind of concert going on. Man, I came across there and I heard some music coming from out of there. It was like, oh my god.
Not your...
I would have a headache by the time
Not
I
your
entered
genre.
the door. Yeah, screaming music.
That place has been there forever.
Yes, it has.
A lot of history there.
Yep. A lot of history.
We're going to move kind of slow through here. You think that guy's catching the bus?
I'm not sure. I don't see anybody over there.
You talked to Lee? He's hunkered down, of course.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sure.
he's hunkered down. Me and Lee are in a fighting argument right now
Uh-oh.
because he's trying to play that poor pitiful me game with me,
Yeah.
and he tries sitting there telling me that nobody cares about him and all this shit.
Oh, Lee.
Yeah.
Come on.
And that he
Did you
wants to
remind
just
him?
he wants to just end his shit and all this shit, and he doesn't have a place to go and all this shit. And I said, I go, Lee, don't even go there with me because I'm telling you what, you have been offered more than once to
Yeah.
get your ass up here so you can stay.
Yeah.
You choose not to.
Yeah.
Two, you say that I don't care or nobody cares. Bullshit, bud. Because if I didn't care, I want to be on your ass all the time. telling you to do this, get this done. I'll get your ass up here. Come visit me. Come do something. Come see me. Come stay. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. You want to talk that bullshit? Then just go.
Did he get mad?
He never contacted me back. Told him I'm not going to hear that game. You've been offered so many fucking times to get up here and I will fucking help you.
Mm-hmm.
You choose not to do it, Lee.
Yeah. I worry about him. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I do too, but there's nothing I can do because he doesn't want to fucking do. I mean, he has a place to come. He has a place to live, but he won't take it. That's his own stupidity. I've been offering him for months now to get his ass up there to come stay. Telling him that it's still open. Even told him on the phone last night, it's still open.
Yeah, it's dead here at Walmart.
Yeah.
Why is this guy on my ass like this? Is this a cop? It's some fucking security
Yep, security guard.
driving like that?
Mm-hmm.
Punk?
Slam.
And just fucking ran that stop sign.
Yep, he sure did.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He sure did.
What? What
Some
the
kind of
hell
security
security
guard.
company is this horse
Yeah,
shit?
shit. You tell him I got you on video, dude. I got you on live stream. You just ran that stop sign.
I wish I had, well, I've got this mount. What is this?
Did he go into the liquor
Lone
store?
Star Protective.
Yep, Lone Star Protective.
Sitting in his car.
I bet you he's going to that damn liquor store.
Yeah, he's parked right in front of the liquor store. Is he
If there's
security
anybody
for that?
down
I've
here.
never seen that
I
company
never, me neither. Me neither. I
for
don't
any
see
of
anybody
this over
down here
here.
either.
It's that company that does that whole Walmart parking
Yep,
lot. That
yep.
drive the blue cars.
Mm-hmm.
Punk.
And if that was me, and it would have been my car, not my mom's car, I would have slammed on my brakes and let him hit me.
You would have been brake checking him?
Yes, I would have. Ride my ass like that.
The problem, you know what though?
Teaches them a lesson.
Nah, this shit, MJ. There's their security.
There's another one.
You don't know who's gonna get out and shoot you.
That's true. No, you don't.
You just
you
don't know anymore.
That is true.
And it's just too damn
Just like
scary.
fucking, Tommy's two grandsons.
Yeah. Yep. Just like that. So we're at the Civic Center right now, and you remember that guy we gave stuff to the other night?
Yep.
I saw him the next day,
Yeah.
and he tells me that he's staying here in between the buildings. Should we go make a walk?
Yeah.
What time? The library's supposed to be open till like 7:30, right?
But
so what time is it? 7:45?
No, they close the doors at 7.
Oh, do they?
Yep, they lock the doors at 7.
So where's all their security? So is Allied gone?
Probably. Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go check it out over here. A lot of people say, be careful, be safe, and that's why I'm going to live stream. Not that it makes us any safer, but I don't plan on doing a lot of deep diving tonight.
I know most of the people down here.
But these guys that stay over here have been peaceful, and I just want to
Exactly.
know if they've been told.
Yep, if they're okay, if they got what they need.
So we're going to take a little venture.
Go check on them.
Oh, here comes Allied, just that fast. Look how fast they came on over here. Who is that? Do we know who that is? No, never seen him before. All right. Yeah, it actually feels just like a regular winter night right now.
It's going to be the wind picking up. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
That's what's going to make people freeze.
Yep. I am most curious about this building.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know if you remember that case that I helped Shannon with. And for those of you that are in the stream and in the chat, remember Shannon's case with the dumpster situation? I want to show you guys this because this is where it went down. So this whole building, on the other side, it has a 24-hour fitness sign.
Yep.
It used to be 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
But now it's just like empty. I don't know who owns this. I don't know if it's the city's building. I really don't know. Here's the Civic Center building right here that you guys see us live stream in. And then here's this building. It's all separate. I don't know anything about this building.
It's just like a lounging area.
Workspace.
Yeah.
This is a workspace place. That's what it is. Okay. So,
No, it says workspace available.
yeah, it's one of those workspace places where you
support and calibrated working community.
rent a
Private and team office dedicated upon desks, high speed, fiber Wi-Fi, free parking, and coffee. Free coffee.
Free coffee. So there's that. And I just want to walk around and show you this dumpster situation. So, for those of you not familiar or need refreshed on the situation, Shannon didn't even, according to her, get a ticket from the Inglewood PD when they made contact with her one night. Are those guys on foot over there? And she was trying to stay warm in this dumpster enclosure, and I'm going to show it to you.
Like the one me and Marcos used to stay in down there off of Old Hampton.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
They had moved the dumpsters out of it, and it wasn't a dumpster no more. And we kept camped up in there for a couple of days.
Yeah, so that's essentially what this is. Let's walk over here. I don't think there's anybody over here.
Yeah.
At least I don't
Well,
see.
we might be by the light rail.
Should we go back over there?
We could.
But anyway,
They're
let's
probably
check
up
out.
there by the light rail so they don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not even a dumpster in this anymore.
Oh,
And I drove by it
I know where you're talking.
right
Yep,
here.
right in between the walls.
Yeah.
Yep.
I drove by it the
I
other
wonder if that's
day,
where he's staying.
and this gate was open,
I wonder if that's where he's at.
but now the gate's not open. Yeah, isn't this well lit for a government civic center?
You can barely even see people walking black.
Yeah, this right here.
Yep.
It's unlocked. Hold on, let me get my flashlight on my phone so you guys can see what we're talking about here. Can you guys see that? Okay, so here's this open gate right here in this building, and there used to be, I guess, a dumpster in here.
There hasn't been a dumpster in there for years.
So why is this not locked is my question.
Right?
Is this like a little trap to try to
Lure 'em in.
catch them,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Because it hasn't had a dumpster in there in Regan and what? I've been out here. I was out here for 5 years.
Well, her ticket was in like 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like
There's
that.
never been a dumpster in there.
Well, she said, well,
In all the years I've been out here, there was never a dumpster there.
I wonder if she was even by a dumpster or if she was just here trying to stay warm. And so, yeah, anyway, they give her a ticket and she doesn't even know she's got a ticket. And so it turns into a warrant, right?
Yep. Yeah, she don't know about.
Yep. So, yeah, that's that area, you guys. If for those of you that had followed Shannon's long, drawn-out story that ultimately still has me hemmed up in Ian Griffin filing a complaint with the Attorney Regulation Council of the Supreme Court of Colorado
Wow.
that I was practicing law. Yeah, because Ian got his little nuts in a little bit of a can, if you will. So, for those of you that don't know about that, I haven't done an update on that either. So, I did an interview on December 19th with my attorney and the Attorney Regulation Council. This complaint stems clear back to May of last year when he filed this complaint. And I've used Attorney Regulation Council before. I have turned attorneys in to them before, and I'll tell you what, they investigate and close those cases faster than ever. But this particular case, I guess they want to just keep it open. So when I did this interview, this line of questioning on December 19th, right before Christmas, I'll tell you, they were actually pretty No, I want to say that, they were empathetic in wanting to understand how it even came to be. So they asked a lot of questions, more so about the work that I do. And my attorney didn't have to say a word. He actually just sat there and let the questioning go on. He never once felt the need to stop it or not have me answer the questions.
Right.
So at the end of the interview, they said, well, we're not sure how long it's going to take us to close this complaint. And my attorney said, well, have you heard from Ian Griffin? He was supposed to file a response to my response. And they're like, no, no, we haven't.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, Ian Griffin is no longer employed here, so I don't know how it happened, or if he just resigned, or if they shit-canned him. I don't know. Oh, those guys over there. You know what, MJ? Should we drive over there?
We can.
We have to go all the way back out and around. But I'd feel better driving over there. She knows all the spots to look. It's not likely that any of these guys that hang around here and sleep here at night are here right now. They come back way later.
See nobody down there.
Yeah. I wonder those guys on the stairs up there, though. Alright, well, that kind of clears this area for now.
There's that place, and then right there in the middle, they had up against that wall in the center. Where
Okay.
that part where they could plug in and shit.
Oh, they can plug in over there?
Sometimes when they have the power on, when the lights go on.
Let's go check,
And then there's another place.
let's go check the parks.
Well, there's another place too over, what is it, by Ross. That's on that street.
By
Up
Ross?
towards-
Ross is
yeah,
right here.
Up towards Hampton. There's a area there where the little restaurants start. But there's an area right there that's has a little area that a lot of them go to too.
Okay. The Ross right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's like a little opening cave area.
Yeah. She knows. She is in the know. Okay. Back in the car. How we doing in that chat? David. MJ, button up your coat. I'm cold. Us Coloradans, those of us that are housed in native, it does take a lot for us to put our full winter gear on.
And those of us that have been out here, it takes a lot because we're so used to it.
Uh-huh. Even more so. Do I still have a mod with me? Can I please just get that confirmation? Here comes Allied again. Making sure we're safe. I wonder if they actually patrol this all night.
They do.
Are you positive?
Yep.
Allied does for the Civic Center?
Uh-huh.
That'd be interesting to come over here in the middle of the night.
You will see them.
Huh. Show me the spot with Ross.
You can actually turn down Hampton and go that way.
Actually go on Hampton?
Yeah, and then we'll turn on the street that Ross is on.
Well, I'll have to
Or
flip
actually,
a U-turn.
Yeah, we can just go over this
Can
way.
we go this
Yeah,
way? Okay.
yeah. Because it's just right on the other side of there.
Did I still have a mod? Can my mod check in, please? I do still have a mod. Excellent.
Right here.
Oh.
Looks like, I don't know if there's somebody over there, but it kind of looks like something there.
Let's pull up on the side over there.
Looks like just we're not in there.
Oh, you can see. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can see it all.
Yeah,
What about behind that wall?
Sometimes, yep, they hide back there.
I probably better not flip the U-turn right here. Car comes flying around that corner, I'm toast.
Right.
There goes the ambulance and the fire truck.
Yeah.
Let's see where they're gone. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll come back over here. I want to check Cushing
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, they're still open right now until
Right,
9
till
o'clock.
10, right?
Or till 10, yeah. Did they change it to 10? I think they did, yeah. 'Cause it used to be 9.
Really?
Yeah, then they changed
The
it.
park closed at 9?
Uh-huh.
It's not even dark by 9 o'clock in the
In the
summer.
winter time, they closed it earlier.
No, maybe they do. Maybe it is 9. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess we're gonna pull in the park
That
against.
was a while back ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might be breaking all the rules. We gotta hit this part. So, cold weather shelter for Inglewood is right here at that church.
Okay.
So
There's
those,
probably a lot of people there.
well, the issue is, so for those of you in the chat, how Cold Weather Shelter Network works, it's its own nonprofit, and that's the only thing that Inglewood works with. You have to call them
Yep.
and reserve a spot.
Yep. Through the Inglewood police station.
No,
Not
on,
anymore?
no, I don't know where that fire truck ambulance went. Let's get this wrap. You have to call them by 1 o'clock. So if you're homeless and you don't have a phone, oh well.
You're screwed.
And then you can only be there at 6 o'clock. They'll only let you in there between 6 and 7. And it's in a church, in a basement, where you can only have so many people in a building per fire code,
Yep.
right?
Right.
So from 6 to 7, you can go to that shelter. After 7 o'clock, you're SOL. And do not stand around church or the neighborhood and wait for that shelter. You need to go out and about and walk around and wait to be even near the church.
Wow.
Yeah, those are the rules. And so if somebody, oh, it's right there. How did we miss
Oh,
that?
Yeah, huh?
So if somebody needs shelter after 7 o'clock in Inglewood, there is none.
I do know that you have a phone. You can call the Inglewood police station.
Really?
Yes, and if it's on like the severe weather,
This isn't front
severe
of
weather
this.
nights, you can call them and they will give you a voucher.
Police department will?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see if we put them to the test on that. If the need arises.
If it's on the cold, like snowy nights and that, then yeah, you can call them and get a voucher. You need to be able to,
Right.
because and then a lot of the other people that were in our
Did
group,
you?
Our group did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Inglewood PD did that for you.
Yep.
How long ago was that?
God, that was like my second or third year out here.
Yeah. So we see the cherries and berries up there. We're gonna go check it out. It looks probably like it's just a medical call.
Yeah.
And this light rarely changes.
Yeah.
But thank goodness there's people over there pushing them.
Yep. And then I do know down here we're in Safeway down here.
Right. Yeah.
Homeless comes up in there too.
In this gulch thing that comes out of Duck Pond. Yeah, that'd be some cold ass stuff down there.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't see anybody down there though. Yep.
Let's assess this situation. Now it's across the street. So they got the ambulance parked in the street. This looks like a car accident.
Yep. Almost does, huh? I don't see anything though.
I see a car in the middle of the
Yeah.
street. These are cops.
Yep. Yeah, it broke down. Looks like it broke down.
Maybe it's just a medical emergency. I don't know.
I bet it is.
The fire truck already left.
Yep. I bet it is a medical emergency. Oh, look, there's a homeless person. Is that a homeless person or a statue?
That's a big old pot.
Oh, God. Tell my eyesight's getting bad.
So we're gonna just sit right here and watch this for a minute.
Ambulance is leaving. Oh, it looks like it was an accident.
It's just one car, though. I don't know what's going on here.
The other car could have been this one that's pulled over.
Where?
The one that parks right here on the side. The
Oh,
silver
is there?
one.
So there's the Popo. Boy, I'll tell you what, Inglewood's got these fancy license plate. I believe they're the license plate scanners
Mm-hmm.
on the backs of those cars now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See that trunk
Yeah.
on the car?
Yeah.
You see you see way over there to the far left on the back of the trunk,
Uh-huh.
on the top of the
Yeah,
trunk?
the little camera looking thing.
Yep.
Wow.
I have to decide if I feel like getting out of the car here in a minute. Let's see what this cop has to say about what they're going to do tonight if they get calls
Yeah.
for people without shelter. Let's see if let's rate this cop interaction. Everybody, get ready. They're probably going to call him up and go, get the hell out of there. She's about to ask you some questions. You're not the right guy to answer the questions. Just leave. Because you're an asshole and you don't know how to be cordial. Right? Let's hope he proves me wrong, everybody. Somebody write up an evaluation for
See
tonight's
if they're gonna give out vouchers.
police interaction. Tony, sweet, I'm a true American hero. I'm really not.
Yes, you are.
Well, we're a team. We're a team of heroes.
That's right.
We just care about people.
Yep.
So, we just try to do what we can, when we can, where we can. And I love hanging out with MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that guy is getting back in his car. Where's that cop going? He's walking away. See if there's any cops in their cop cars. Let's go in for the dive. See what happens. You want to wait here? Or you coming? You wait here. Okay. You stay warm.
Oh wait. Give me your own man's number.
Oh yeah, just in case. Listen to MJ. She's got it going on. She's like, give me your old man's number. Hang on, guys. Gonna mute. Okay, here we go. MJ's gonna stay here and stay toasty warm and man the fort. So, because I only see one cop out here. Oh, there's two. Let's see how they're gonna behave. This is a little car accident. But yeah, so look at these. See this reader on top? I want the 411 on these. How often they're using them. They're down there laughing. They're cracking jokes about me. Yeah, she. See these things? They got them at every angle, too.
Ma'am,
Oh!
can I help you?
You scared me!
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
I don't know. Who are you?
It's fine.
Does it matter who I am?
You're fine.
Can you at least...
Thank you. Who are
What
you?
need to do?
Thank you. Who is this?
Fender. My last name
It's
is
Fender himself.
Yeah. It's
In
me.
the flesh, out
In
on the
flesh,
street?
Out on the street on a Friday night.
What is up with that?
You gotta work patrol sometimes.
You came out of the office.
On a really, really, really cold night.
This is perfect. This is going to be, you are exactly the person that's going to be able to answer my questions.
I
So
might
what's
be
going to
able to.
go on tonight when I call you because there's somebody out here that can't access shelter?
Well, we will try to find shelter for them if, you know how this works, if they're cooperative, if they want to get it, we will make sure that they get someplace that they need to go. Whether
You will?
that's the severe shelter network, someplace like that, we'll figure that out.
Well, you know they
but you
closed
have
the
to be
door.
cooperative, you know, and they
I
want
get
to
that.
have the resources. I mean, I've been on one call tonight already.
Have you?
Where no resources, didn't want anything from us.
Uh-huh.
Very aggressive, very angry, wanted
Okay.
nothing from us, and we can't do anything. You know
Yeah,
that.
I get that.
But we're here to help you. You know that.
So if it's after 7, you know, you can't get into severe weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
And somebody wants to go to shelter. Do you have a resource?
We'll figure it out.
Okay,
I mean,
that's what I
mean,
wanted
we gotta
to hear.
Figure it out. I mean,
That's-
you know that we can't. Just
I
leave
don't
somebody
know
sitting
that
on
you
the
guys.
street. You
Okay,
know
but I
that.
don't know that you guys will figure it out.
Well, we'll figure it out. There's no way in the world that we would let a fellow human sit out here and freeze to death. If they're cooperative, they want help, we would figure it out.
For the next 3 nights,
You would
right?
have
I
to.
mean,
You'd have. I mean, it's our job.
okay.
That's our job.
All right, I'm really glad
We've
to
been
hear
talking
this.
to folks on the street all night long. My partner and I, we've been talking to them all night long. Like, you have someplace to go. You have someplace to be warm. We've probably talked to 6, 8 people tonight already. Just
Okay.
talking to them and making sure they're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel just a little bit better,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah.
And that kind of approach, that's
you
not
came up
okay.
behind
I just came
I
on
know,
the
but
side of the
problem is he's
car.
in his car doing an accident report. You can't come up behind him.
Yeah, well, I can though. I
Well,
mean,
no.
I
but it's-
wouldn't.
You know that that's
But the
dangerous
response.
for the police.
But the
I know,
response.
but
The response.
I know. But
Okay.
you just can't do that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying.
But I can. I
You
can do
but
that.
Don't startle him. That's all I'm saying.
So, he's got to be the professional.
I know.
Okay. So,
That's why I walked over here. I didn't know who you were, but I saw somebody walking up, so that's why I walked over.
okay. Well,
To
that
make
was
sure he
good.
was good.
To make sure he was good, because you knew I was already in control.
I didn't know who you were.
You were worried about him.
I didn't know who you were, but I wanted to make sure you know what I'm saying.
No, I'm mixing up your words for you. No, the reason I was over here, I want the skivvy on these license plate readers. When did you guys do this?
When? Oh my gosh, we've had LPRs for. We've had the mobile LPRs for 4 or 5 years.
Not on all your cars.
No. We have like 2. We
Two?
have two mobile ones. Yeah.
So this is
one
one
and
of
that
them,
one.
and yours.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So the 2 LPRs are out on the street tonight at the same time. Are they usually
Well,
always?
It depends. We only have a limited amount of cars, so.
Hmm.
And actually, that one's not even working because he's not an operator. The guy I'm riding with tonight's not an operator of the LPR. So
Oh, you have to be certified?
there's like a software thing on the car, and you have to go through the training and all that stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much for
You're
your
welcome.
cordialness.
No big deal.
I'm going to get back in the car now. I feel a little bit better that I can go check on some folks in Denver now.
Yeah,
That-
I would. I mean, honestly, we're doing the same thing. So.
Okay. But I'm going to be around
Okay.
for 3 days.
Okay, good.
Thank
You
you.
can take care of yourself.
I will.
All right.
Appreciate it. Okay, see, I've told you in the past. They get 30 seconds. He did good right off the bat, so he got the nice Regan tonight. So that went good. So I'm back in the car because I just remembered that I need to check on that other guy that I'm supposed to be getting in.
How do I get to the live stream?
So go to my channel.
Right, this one here.
Just click on that.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I wasn't sure how to get on. Cool.
So that is give me just a second. I got texts here that I gotta check. Because I am another thing that we're doing tonight, a mother clear across the country wants to make sure that her son is in a motel tonight. And so
It's a little slow.
yeah, it's got a delay. Oh, okay. Well, let me let him know. Okay, so everybody, that went well, didn't it? What'd you say? So Inglewood just got a pass on that deal. I better.
Yeah, I know how to
That
get
is
on anyway.
that is Vance Fender. That is the deputy chief of police of Inglewood.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's out here tonight. So that's good.
So what did they say?
Well, that cop was sitting in his car writing a ticket or
Yeah.
whatever he was doing.
Uh-huh.
He fucking freaked the fuck out, swings his door open, and he saw this going down. He saw it going down, and he comes trotting over. He figures it out right away. Oh, hi, Regan. Tell me I can't walk up behind him. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Do whatever I want.
He knew that he wasn't going to react good. That's why
Right.
he came hauling ass.
Yep.
And he said that. He said, I just wanted to make sure he was okay. Yeah, you knew he wasn't going to react right.
Right.
So, yeah, they only have 2 cars with those license plate readers on them.
Uh-huh.
And it just happens to be those 2 cars
Wow.
tonight. Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
And that's him we saw earlier that drove by us.
Or was it?
Yeah, it's that SUV.
Yep.
So he says that they've been out here talking to people all night.
Uh-huh.
He says they've talked to like 6 or 8 people. He said one of them got really mad at him, told him no, and blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a reason for that. It's because you're the police, and they
Yep.
don't think you're there to
Exactly.
help because you're generally not there to help.
Right.
So then the one time you are, they're telling you to fuck off, and you don't know why,
Right.
right?
Because half the time they come up, they're just trying to fucking kick us out of our camp,
Mm-hmm.
give us a ticket, or throw us in jail.
Mm-hmm. So how did he rate that interaction? Did somebody write an evaluation on that? How do we rate all that? So we're just watching this police interaction right at the moment if you're just tuning in. We're sitting in the car right now because, quite frankly, I just don't want to be out there. It is starting to get cold. And I'm really sick of cops.
Yeah.
I don't know. This bullshit the other day out on Broadway with that, and just the complexity of that situation. They're just fucking never there to help.
Nope.
I have never once had a cop in Inglewood help me with any homeless situation.
Me neither.
And I have tried, on a handful of occasions. Look, you know what? You only get one chance. If you can't even prove that you can help with the simplest of shit, you're never gonna cut the mustard.
Exactly. And I'm sorry, being out here for 5 years,
Yeah.
that's all they have done is taunt me,
Yep.
kick me out of my place,
Yep.
give me tickets,
Yep.
put me in jail. Even when they put me in jail, everyone saw them. It was by Cushing Park.
Yeah.
Everyone saw them. They jerked me into handcuffs and pulled me
I believe it. And what was your crime?
because I was trespassing on the sidewalk.
Because you were in the park?
Yeah, no, because I was on that path.
Oh, back to the area restriction conversation. Look at this guy's wrecked his car or whatever. Something's happened. And wait, hold on. I gotta get my glasses on. And he can't drive it. His horn keeps going off. Oh, this is entertaining. Yes,
Probably
please
set
like
the
and
al-
subscribe.
set
You want.
the alarm sensor. Probably hit the alarm sensor.
Right. And now his horn's all jacked. You think that was pandering, Irish? No. That was just genuine kindness. That was a good faith effort. He wasn't pandering. He was being honest. They've been out here talking all night long to the homeless. Jeannie rates that as an awesome interaction. That's 1 out of, I don't know, 505
Right.
that went okay.
Yeah, but Sad Boy and everybody seen him. Sad Boy and everybody started yelling at this cop.
Uh-huh.
You had no right to do that. That's messed up. You can't do that. And I kept telling him I have a broke back.
Right. What year was that?
That was in. Let's see, that was my third. No, that was our 3rd year out here.
Yeah.
So that was. Let's see. What's this? Is 2020? 2020.
In 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's when Marcos had the money to bail me out. It was only $50, and he let me sit in there all weekend.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Well, that
Stayed in there all
asshole.
weekend.
Well, you know what? Karma's a bitch because remember when he went to jail?
Yep.
He called me to bail him out. And I said, nope.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I was so
You had a
upset.
$50 bond over that
$50.
bullshit
$50. And Marcos wouldn't even come get me.
for trespassing. Oh, my Lord. Remember that cop? He's got a handlebar mustache. He was an ass. What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Oh, you scared me. Don't need to be so aggressive. Little jackwagon. I wonder why he's out here babysitting his cops. Wonder why he's out here having to babysit this guy.
Probably because of all the complaints
Mm-hmm.
about how they're rude and they're not doing their job right.
Uh-huh. You think?
Mm-hmm. So he's starting to watch them. He wants to see how they're interacting.
They had the fire truck and an ambulance over here. That's how we got
Fire
over
truck.
here.
Fire truck, because it could have been a fire started with the vehicle because they got. into
Yeah,
an
but there's
accident.
a thing called gathering information. As a dispatcher,
Mhm.
everybody, Inglewood does their own dispatch.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I've been in some car wrecks before, and they've never sent a fire truck.
Right.
Bye. Have a good night. I'll probably see you later.
All right.
Uh-huh. So he's with him. So he's doing a ride along
Mhm.
with that guy.
There's security.
And that guy that's driving is not certified to run the license plate reader. But this other cop is by himself in that car. Here comes Allied Security all the way over here. What are they doing?
Probably gonna mess with that guy. Find out why he's there.
With all the cops here.
Right.
Oh no, he's walking. Oh, so they're checking this property.
Yep. Check and make sure nobody's getting in there stealing stuff.
I wonder what they're doing in that building. I used to work in that building.
They tore a lot of it down, and they've been doing a lot of construction over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The whole entire area is full of construction work. Materials.
Huh. So they're gutting the inside of it. Yeah, I was a work comp case manager for Health One
Yeah.
when they had a work comp clinic in there
Okay.
years and years and years ago. Many years ago. So he's locking the fence over there.
Oh, look at the puppy. Oh God, I didn't think there. At first, I was thinking that dog was walking by itself. I didn't see the person walking with him.
So we documented this. You didn't hear it, but Fender said it. I flat out asked him, "What are you gonna do when I call you and there's somebody out here in the next few days that needs shelter?" And he said, "We'll figure it out." So everybody on the live stream heard that, right? You guys all heard that, didn't you? Confirm that. Yeah, I'm not about using force, but the whole thing with the temperature thing and folks that are extremely mentally ill and they're on foot,
Yep.
they
The
will
elders.
Yep. want to go somewhere
Yeah, they will.
when the wind has us down to 30 below.
Yep.
And they probably would like to see a friendly face and not the cops,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Because there is no trust. And some of them will have warrants and they'll think they're going straight to jail anyway, and
Yep.
they won't want anything to do with the cops.
No.
So that's why they're supposed to have the mental health professionals that know how to handle that stuff. But I still have yet to see Inglewood prove that they got anybody that can do what they're supposed to be doing, or even do what they're being paid to do.
No.
So they're not even doing what they're being paid to do.
That they're not.
I gotta get another piece of gum. So I guess in a sense I feel good about being able to know that I can drive around here tomorrow. And if
Hopefully not see anybody out here.
yeah, I mean, the goal is to not see anybody.
Yep.
But I do wonder, he said they've already talked to several people tonight. I wonder if they talked to that guy up there
Right.
in that tent that we first
Right.
stopped and talked to. Have you ever seen him? Do you know what that guy looks like?
He's kind of tall. Like, I don't know, short, kind of dirty blondish color hair.
How old?
Probably in his 50s.
Ugh. I
About
hate
Marcos's
that.
age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kelly and okay. I just saw that, Aurora. I'm on it. So we need to go make a stop over off of Acoma and Dartmouth. So there is a situation over there that I heard from earlier, and somebody just reminded me in the chat to go over there. So I'm gonna try to avoid that glass. So I'm
Right.
going on the wrong side of the road, but so be it. Light's good, or a necessity.
Yep.
Do you know how many times I drive around in this car without my lights on?
Do you know how many people I have seen do that? And I'll flash my lights, trying to get
Right.
them to let, tell them, hey, lights,
I'm not doing it on purpose.
But a lot of the ones that I see doing it are stolen vehicles.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sure way to get caught.
Yep. Well, just like on, what street is that? Over by,
Here comes the
Smash It.
wind. Look at this shit.
Yep.
Look at this.
Yeah, here it comes.
Whoa.
Over by Smash It. There
Yeah.
is a stolen vehicle right there behind Smash It. Dumped. Right there.
Oh, really?
Dumped and left.
Oh, quick recovery. Look at this wind.
Yeah, it's
Stirring
coming
it up.
Yep.
Here it
coming
comes,
up.
you guys. Yeah, Aurora, Kelly, I got that. I'm on it right now. Wow, this is a massive little wind gust.
Yeah, it is.
More to come.
Damn.
Listen to that.
So I remember
Freaky.
when we were on Navajo last. Shoot, we got that
Did you
wind
see
gust.
that guy pushing that bike?
We got that one wind gust, and it kept going, kept going, kept going. It blew my tent all over the place. I even had it tied down to the trailer, the car trailer,
Oh my god.
and it still blew it away.
Yeah, we have been through some wild weather out there, huh?
Mhm.
The heavy wet snow is the worst.
Oh yeah.
It just obliterates everything you own.
Yep. Thank God I was down further from the part on Hampton. I was down in there further to where when the snow plows and that came through, I didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Lee did.
he got buried.
He got buried. Yep.
All right, so we're looking here. Right in here.
My mom's cousin Jody and Richard live in this house over here with the lights on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's number 30. He was the number 36 stock car racer.
Really?
Richard Burton.
With all those pretty lights.
Yep.
Oh,
He
right
can't.
on.
He can't race his car no more. So his son's racing it now
Huh.
because he was the one that was here on Broadway that got hit by lightning.
Get out.
Nope, that's serious.
You got struck by lightning?
Yep. He pulled over to help a couple that was broke down, and he got hit by lightning.
Ah, and got killed?
No, it fried his brain though.
Oh.
He cannot. He remembers racing bits and pieces, but he can't drive nothing no more.
Oh, that's a shame. Are we buffering? This wind
I'm just picking up the time.
is, yeah, this is interesting. It just
All of a
started.
sudden, Yep.
Oh shit, that's cold.
Yeah. it is.
Oh boy. I've been feeling so weird about how this storm is gonna move through. And it is supposed to snow tonight.
Yeah.
So the forecast changed that we're supposed to get about an inch to a dusting anywhere from 9 o'clock on.
Oh shit.
So if this wind,
If
combines with that.
Blowing it in then.
So let's make a phone call and see if she has some more detail for me on this one. Let's just send her a text. We have time. We can hang out here. Yeah, boy, that wind blows like this tomorrow. Holy smokes.
We'll be staying indoors tomorrow.
Right.
If it keeps blowing like this, I might not be going to that job tonight.
Yeah. Especially
Might
if
be
that's
saying,
all
Rocky,
outside.
sorry, no.
Is that all outside?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's he staying?
He was staying over there on the Platte, across the Platte, from the Platte. Where that, right before you get to that very last street.
Oh yeah,
going
you
towards
told me
Mellow.
that last week.
But
Yeah.
they made him move, so I'm not sure where he's staying now. I know he stays a couple nights over there with Marcos. Marcos let him
Does he?
come stay up there.
But all he's got's a tent.
No, yeah, he's got his tent and that.
That's
I
it.
guess he lost his stove and everything.
Rocky always had an RV.
Mhm.
They've taken everybody's RVs. Everybody's.
Yep.
There are very
Nobody.
few,
Mhm.
and if they're out there, it's because they run and they can move them.
Yep.
They obliterated. Oh, it's tragic.
Took everybody's homes.
Absolutely tragic. And so he's staying in a tent, huh?
Yep.
Well,
He got
I'm glad
engaged- he got engaged though. Him and they got rings.
Who?
Rocky and Anastasia.
No.
Yes, and Anastasia's doing really well.
She is?
Yes, she's been in that sober living and all that.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. She is
What?
doing awesome. She is doing awesome.
Did she go to jail?
Yes. But yeah, she's doing awesome. She's got a job, everything now.
Damn.
I'm proud of her.
And so why does she want to be with Rocky? That's not a
I don't
good
know.
situation.
We told Rocky, if you're gonna be with Anastasia, then you better get yourself cleaned up, because you don't want to take that shit back around her, because you know she'll fall.
If she's in
And if she's
sober
doing
living,
really good and she's been sober, she's got a job, she's got money.
that's a recipe for disaster, though. She needs to know that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she.
Oh yeah, she knows. She knows. And she wants Rocky to get clean.
But she
before
has
they-
to stay. She has to go to sober living every night, right?
Yeah, I think that she lives there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I mean, they don't have
But yeah.
enough freedom
Nope.
to where they don't have to come back every night,
No,
right?
exactly.
I hope he.
I'll show you. She's working at Papa John's.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I can find her pictures that she's got posted. She's got that one. She's at work.
Look at her. Holy smokes.
Right?
She looks great. I don't even recognize her. Wow.
Yeah. She's doing
Good for
awesome.
her.
I'm proud of her. Told her I'm proud
But
of you.
yeah, she can't resort to a guy that can't get his shit lined up if she's, you know.
I like this picture.
Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Yes, she is.
So we're looking for a guy over here that had contact earlier with another advocate. But there is nothing over here.
Unless they went down the alleys.
Yeah, let's look over by the dumpster. Right here. In that porta potty. Or this whole situation, right?
They normally lock the porta potties.
Yeah. That fence is locked, right? Well, hopefully he made a move. And
Well, the porta potty's not locked. It don't look like it. It doesn't have a lock on it.
doesn't, does it?
No.
Should we just kind of open that and
Yeah,
see?
have a look.
Let me do it. Well, there's nobody in the porta potty, but the sanitizer, hand sanitizer's gone.
Yep. They got heat.
Okay.
That's what we would do up at Ruby Hill too, because at Ruby Hill when
Of
they
course.
set up all of those porta potties,
Right.
oh yeah, we went to every dang one of them and
You
we
borrowed it.
we
You borrowed
it.
the hand sanitizer and then you returned it when Regan came and
Yep.
filled it all back up
Yep.
for you.
Yep. My mom, God love my mom, and what's his name? Corbin, at my mom's building. He's one of the main managers there
Okay.
at the building. When I was out here, he would give my mom sanitizer for me.
Oh.
When they would get their orders of sanitizer in for their
Right.
machines, he'd give me my mom sanitizer for me so I
Give
could
to you.
be warm.
Let's Regan's gonna have to find a potty. I should have used that porta potty right there.
King Supers.
No, they don't let anybody use the bathroom anymore. I got a huge fight with them in there not too long
Really?
ago. Yep.
You have
They
to
don't let
ask.
and no, we don't have any public restrooms. I said you gotta be shitting me.
That's bullshit.
You want people to grocery shop here for
Yeah.
what, only 5, 10, 15 minutes, and if they gotta pee, they gotta leave?
Yeah, right.
I said, I'm done shopping here. And I
Well,
haven't been
we
back
can
in
go
there.
to my mom's building and I can let you in. We can go in there.
What's
and go
this
pee.
guy doing?
Mm,
Yeah, this is the situation. Hey, do you have shelter tonight?
Hey, do you have shelter for tonight?
Yeah, that's not a good situation right there.
I'll catch him on the other side.
Yeah, he hurt us.
Mm.
Some of
Maybe
them
I'll go back in
just...
there,
Is that
too.
guy still sitting over there? No, he's gone.
Yep.
But here's a cart.
Yep.
Cart wasn't here
No, it wasn't.
earlier.
They probably went into King Supers.
Let's sit there for a minute because he's probably gonna come back. That's
Yep.
full of blankets.
Yep.
That's somebody's cart.
Yeah. He's probably in the store.
Let's just drive around this parking lot for a minute.
You park right here.
I want to kind of drive over there too. Cafe 180 is closed.
Right.
Yeah. That's not a good thing.
No.
And there's nobody on that sidewalk at all. And
No.
they've trespassed everybody.
See, there's a little cubby hole on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little cubby hole that they would go into and sleep in on the other side. Have to go right there.
They can get in it on the other side.
They used to be able to. I don't know if they still can. But they used to be able to.
That's because that's sure the hell. If I were out here and I was lost, I'd be looking
Nobody's
for
in there,
every frickin'
Right? Every
place
little
I
cub-
could.
A lot
Because
of,
if you don't find heat out here,
I
through
shit you
this,
not. Some of them even go into the apartment complexes and sleep
Right.
in their stairways.
Oh yeah. Well, that night when I was talking earlier and I was talking about things happen and you get thrown into the wall,
Yeah.
that really happened. My friend here in this chat, Aurora Transparency, have you ever met Liz?
Mm-mm.
So we were downtown cop watching last January. It's been a year, just about a year. And it was late. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were pretty much done. And we were driving down Broadway, and this cop just stops in the lane.
Really?
Well, there was a homeless person. It's snowing.
Is it?
Yep. What is this person doing? There was a homeless person in that bank lobby.
Okay.
And so we started recording. And
There's some homeless right here.
oh yeah.
Do you have a shelter for tonight? Do you got shelter for the night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you? Are you good?
Yeah.
We're just checking on people.
Okay.
You need hand warmers?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. You need
Okay, man.
hand
We'll see you then, brother. Yeah, I will, man.
So I'll have to finish telling you.
Yeah.
Little trick I learned back in Nam. No, I'm just kidding. I've never been in Nam. Yeah, I'll go with my sisters. It was kind of challenging last night, but I know this time don't go there too much.
You have gloves? You need some gloves too, Regan.
I gotta have my little violin fingers here just in case. Quit crying. I was like, I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm used to back in the 90s when we did like before this kind of stuff four or 5 times a year. You know, I mean, it wasn't nice throughout it, but you knew it was winter. You know, the thing I vent about is put an excuse on cold weather and say that there's a windshield.
Yeah.
But when it's hot, there's no excuse about it. It's just purely just totally hot.
that wind chill.
I heard it was.
Shit's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
real.
was nice. And then it was
Do you have good gloves? Because if you don't have good gloves, I'm going to have them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
shelter?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you guys. You guys be safe out there. Keep warm.
Thank you. We will.
Thank you.
You be careful.
I will. Thank you.
All right. He says he's good to go. He's going to his sister's. But yeah, dude, you better put some stuff on your hands right now.
Yeah.
You feel that wind?
Oh yeah.
Holy
My
smokes.
ears got cold real quick.
That is changing rapidly.
Well, I think I'm gonna tell Rocky I'm not gonna do it tonight.
Yeah, MJ, I mean, that could be dangerous.
Yep. I'm gonna
Just for the weather.
I'm gonna be taking my butt home as soon as we get done.
Do you
Get in my
need,
nice warm bed.
Do you need to go do that right now? Or I mean, I don't want to stop you from making money.
Oh
if
no.
you- I
No.
mean, if this is
If it's like this, I'm not. It's too much on my back. I can't.
yeah, okay. But yeah, it's starting to flurry. That shopping cart right there with those blankets.
Yeah.
What is up with that? Is it still there? Yeah,
Yep.
it's still there. Huh. Look at all these Walmart shopping carts over here. And these are just people that need to catch the bus.
Yep. And what's crazy is they're supposed to have locks on them.
Yeah, these new, look at them. Those new carts have those things on them.
But there's a way to get them out of the parking lot.
Well, I
without
would
the locks coming off. Without the locks locking. You have to lift
suspect
them
that
up.
You
have to lift them up and take them over the security line.
But where's
and
the
then you can put them down
security line?
At the end of the parking lots.
Can you see it or something?
They have like the lines that go across the areas where it says, or actually they have the signs now where it says signs, the locking.
Oh,
cart
really?
Locks. And then you just pick it up.
Because this is a lot of damn carts over there. And these are their new carts that Walmart just got over there.
Yep.
And look at all these carts. There's probably 15 shopping carts over here, you guys.
There's an easy way to get them though.
And these are just people that don't have transportation that need to get to the bus stop.
Yep.
With the carts. It's unreal. All right, how are we doing in the chat? So we're at this bus stop because there's a shopping cart here full of blankets, and we think it belongs to somebody who may be coming back. And we're next to the charging station. The EV charging station, everybody.
Yeah, they want everybody to have these cars.
Just what I want to do
on one of those cars.
The whole thing is just stupid.
Yeah, it is.
I wanna spend my Friday night plugged in,
yeah.
waiting for my car to charge for who knows how long, hour, 2 hours.
Yep.
No, thank you. I'll just take my fossil fuels. We're good.
Yep, same.
Keeping the swine in line. You've been lurking and listening. Bedtime for this old man. Thank you, M and MJ. Love you guys. Please be safe. Night, night. Keeping the swine in line.
Night.
Thanks for popping in.
Stay warm wherever you are.
-12 in Joseph, Oregon. No way!
Wow.
From Joseph, Oregon? Hey, I have connections to Enterprise. Imagine that. I spent a lot of time on Wallowa Lake as a little girl. That's where I learned how to fish.
Heck yeah.
Oh, somebody's in here from Joseph, Oregon. Yeah, it gets cold as hell up there.
Yep. I learned how to fish out in Bailey, and my dad taught me how to river fish. And then with that, my mom goes fishing. She used to go fishing all the time.
I love fishing.
Yep.
We need to go fishing.
I love to go fishing. I love fishing.
That's how I
fun.
started. My grandpa taught me how to fish in the river first.
Yep.
Then he taught me how to do deep lake fishing.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing I've never tried is ocean fishing.
Me neither.
That'd be
And we
fun to try.
go to Florida a lot now, right? But you know how complicated it is to fish in the ocean? It's complicated.
Well, yeah, because you have
And
to
it's
figure out a way to
intimidating
get
as hell.
out there too. I mean, because trying to fish, you'd have to have a heavy weight
Oh, it's
to
more than
get it
that.
to drop. I mean,
It-
if you were on the beach side,
Yeah.
you were standing from the beach, you'd have to walk out there a little bit and then cast. But you'd have to have a weight to keep it
Sure.
down there so it doesn't, the waves don't pull it
But
back.
you got to understand the ocean first.
Mhm.
That's the whole thing, right? High tide, all
Yep.
that morning fishing, all those guys that fish from the pier and stuff. I'm always captivated with that. And I'm always studying what they're doing, and they'll move because they go with the tide and
Yep.
stuff too.
Yep.
There's so much to understand about
Yeah.
the area
Yep.
that you're fishing in. So, and then plus to get a fishing license and everything else.
Oh, I know, huh?
Yeah, you can't fuck around with that in Florida because
Oh, you can't out here anymore either. You have to make sure you have a fishing license.
they've doubled down in enforcement on that. Of
Mhm.
course they have.
Yep.
So yeah, MJ and
I
I.
don't like going to the lakes though that have the boats
Yeah.
because it's hard to fish with people in the boats because the boats scare the fish.
The boats scare the frickin' fishermen. I'll never forget. Yeah, this one time we were out at Chatfield. We had a boat when the kids were little, and we were fishing. We were off. We were clear towards the shore, like we needed to be. Right. It was obvious what we were doing. We had all these fishing poles in the air on the boat, and these fucking jet skiers came by
yes.
and just sucked up all of our lines.
Oh, dang.
Snapped them all. Every one of them.
I've had a couple of poles where the fish actually took off with them.
Really? You had a good fish, MJ.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever had that good of a
my
fish.
very first fish I caught by myself, we were at Salone's Lake.
At Sloan's?
Salone's. And we caught the carp fish.
The carp.
Because my mom's husband then, he was from Louisiana. So
Oh,
he
they
knew
love
how-
that
yeah,
shit. They know
yeah.
how to cook that
Yep.
up real good.
They do. And I caught that fish, and next thing I know, we get him home, got him in the bathtub. I got water in there, they're swimming. And
Damn thing. You're supposed to
I'm
kill
gonna
the
keep
damn
'em.
thing.
Well, we took him home, and then they yeah. But I'm sitting there, and I got my fish in there. I'm going outside. I'm digging me a hole because I'm gonna keep my fish. Well, my
That's
stepdad
great.
comes in the bathroom. He grabs one of the fish. He takes it to the kitchen counter, and he pops it over the head. I looked at him. I
You were
started bawling.
mortified.
I started bawling. I ran all the way to Duckland.
Aww.
Duckland.
You
And
were
put my fish in the
mortified.
Cushing Park and put my fish in that lake.
Aww.
I'll save you, fishy. I'll save you. I won't let them kill you.
Oh, how funny. How old were you?
Like, I think 8.
Aww. That's funny.
my
Sloan's Lake.
my stepbrother, when we'd go swimming up there back then, we were allowed to swim in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were swimming, and we'd go under that part where it goes under the street, and you can pop up on the Target side. We're going through there, and we're swimming. He catches one in his shirt, holds on to it all the way back to the
how
all the way
funny.
back to where my mom was, just laughing.
You sure it was a
laughing.
carp?
'Cause-
Those damn catfish in those Denver lakes when we were kids, because even
they're
I,
huge.
and they were nasty.
Yeah.
And they slice you
Mm-hmm.
big time.
Yep. Well, he caught a carp up in
Well,
his
he's
shirt.
lucky.
He hung on to it all the way
He's
up till we
lucky
got
that
back.
wasn't a nasty little catfish.
Yes, he was.
That has slid him wide open.
Yep. But yeah, that was fun back in the days.
Yeah.
Even when Maxine was growing up, we'd take Maxine, me and her dad would take her fishing and that, and I'd walk around the lake and that and find trinkets and find
Yeah.
fishing supplies.
Did you go walk on the ice when the lake was frozen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we went up to Dillon
Oh, yeah.
with her grandma, and they took the Jeep out on the lake.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, that scared the daylights out of me.
Yeah, that's kind of nerve-wracking, right?
There's all these cars out there on this lake, and it's like, how can it not break and sink?
I know, right? I don't know if I could do it. Boy, we were up there the other day. Went through Georgetown. Boy, the ice fishing's a big deal up
Yes,
there
it
nowadays.
is. Yes, it is.
A lot of tents on that lake.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's drive over to Cushing, you want to?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know about this. But that
They
cart
might have.
wasn't there when we
No, it wasn't.
drove by the first
They might
time.
have just left it.
Hmm.
If they got a room or anything,
Right.
if they talked to them and they got a room, they would have just left it.
Let me check texts again and make sure that guy's supposed to be making his way to the motel. He's there. Yay.
Good, good.
Right on.
Wait, here's some people coming. They're pushing a cart over this way. They're coming this way.
Okay.
See if that's theirs. There's 2 of them. Here they come. Nope, they're going straight across.
Yeah, but they don't have groceries in that cart.
No?
Where are they going? No, they're hauling ass the other way. Huh. Oh. Okay, good. So my guy is safe in the motel.
Good.
The same motel that we put Robert in the other day. So I'll be able to check on them.
Good.
So that's a relief.
Yes.
Look at all these stupid cars sitting here.
I know. Well, I would not want. I would rather just pull up to the gas pump,
Hi
put my
there.
gas in, and go.
Uh-huh. Right.
They were running.
Well, let me tell you right now, I'm live streaming. MJ and I are in the car and we are driving Inglewood right now and having some contact with folks, and we had some police contact. It went very well. Deputy Chief Fender is out here this evening. Yeah, so that's all good news. And we're gonna make a few stops, and then I'll shoot you a text. How does that sound? Okay, yeah, we're live streaming right now. All right, I'll be in touch. You bet. Bye. So it looks like the snow's gonna come to fruition tonight too.
Yeah.
So that tells me that they've got these forecasts right now.
Mhm.
So they're saying between -5 and -8 tonight.
That's down outright just bitter.
Yeah.
Even for being born and raised here, down outright bitter.
Oh yeah.
That cold sun is in my bones, and man, I'm done for the. I'm done.
But it's the wind. It's
Mhm.
the real
Yeah.
killer.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
Where do they plug in over here? I've never figured it out.
They, where the tables are.
Where? Like where that playground is over there?
Yeah, over by that playground.
Clear on the other side.
Yep.
Not by this thing or any of those buildings?
No, they have plug-ins where the buildings are, where the seats are. They have a couple plug-ins, but not this one. It's the other one that has them, and it's only on for parties.
Oh,
If
the outlet?
If somebody's having parties, then they'll turn it on.
did it
Sometimes
used to be on all the time?
Yes, it used to be until they found out the homeless was using it.
Okay, so one of the topics the other night that got brought up was that they are putting porta potties in the parks that they close the bathrooms in.
Yeah.
Where?
Where? I
I've
don't
not.
see one.
There's no porta potties.
No, there's not.
So one of the topics of conversation at council the other night was making sure there was bathroom access, because I don't know if you listened to Miss Peak when she was commenting. She was talking about him getting a public urination ticket.
Yep.
And now my guy's got one.
Yep.
So what's the issue here? Well, where there's humans, there's going to be people peeing
Yep.
and pooping. So do we
Yeah.
have somewhere for that to
They're not gonna
happen?
pee themselves.
And Sean Lewis said that, yeah, we have toilets where we close the park bathrooms.
Nope.
There's no toilets here.
There's no porta potty there.
So they bring them out for parties. They bring them out if people book space. Well, nobody books space in the winters.
No.
We can go down here, right?
Uh huh. This is Nellie.
Let's go. Let's take this. I've never seen a porta potty in
Me neither.
Cushing Park.
Me neither. And that's why that one lady said maybe we can seriously do that and actually put porta potties in the Cushing Park and in the parks, so that it saves the cost of giving tickets for that reason.
Duh. Why would we do that? That's a matter of sanitation.
Mm-hmm.
Why would the government, who we put in charge of sanitation, provide sanitation?
Right?
There's no porta potty
Nope,
here.
There's not.
I don't spot anybody in there, so that's good.
No. I don't know, if you're in there when it's closed, you're get a ticket and go to jail.
Oh, hell yeah. Here in Inglewood.
Even
we're
if
at
you're
Cushing
walking
Park.
through. Even if you're just walking through.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ought to test that one of these nights. I ought to get lost in Inglewood on foot, MJ. All bundled up with a mask.
Right.
I'll put a mask on, be all bundled up in a black hoodie. I probably won't make it
Have
home.
a blanket. This is the strangest candy I've ever had.
What is that? What do you...
It's Warheads. Sour, super sour
in a
spray.
spray?
In a spray. Pretty good too.
That's cute. That's cute.
I seen them and I was like, well, I want to test that out. See what they're like. It says it tastes just like the Warhead candy. It's not as sour as I remember as a kid, though. Remember as a kid, man, they were sour.
Oh,
made
those
your lips
things
pucker.
send you right over the edge. My
These
kids
are more
used to
sweet than
love those.
They're more sweet than sour. These ones.
Are they?
You can really taste the watermelon flavor. I don't see anybody around 7-Eleven.
Let's go back over by that severe weather shelter.
Uh-huh.
Remember the other night when we drove through there were people standing out there?
Yep.
And see if there's people out there that don't know where to go.
Yep.
Because you can't get in there after 7. This shelter's just...
Right.
I don't know what the thought process is.
What
Look,
do you think with it being a severe weather?
yeah,
stay open
you
later.
know,
Just for the reason, just in case.
the problem is capacity, though.
Yeah.
It's they have to work within the constraints of what the city's going to put
Yes.
on them.
Yes.
So I don't necessarily encourage like putting so many people in a building that they can't get out of it if there's an
Exactly.
emergency.
Exactly.
I mean, I get.
Yeah.
But this city could do a much better job partnering with the existing nonprofits
Yes, they can.
that especially have space here.
They could open up Inglewood High School.
Thank you. Right? And say, okay, severe weather, we want to partner with you because we're a smart city and we see this weather coming and we
It's
think...
going to be the weekend. There's no school.
Yeah, duh. we think that we're going to have in excess of what we're going to allow in the one church building that you have.
They can open up that high school gym, man. That high school gym is big enough to fit at least 100 people.
Yeah. Can we partner with you in getting volunteers?
Their cafeteria can fit at least 100 people.
Yep, and we'll even partner with the school so we can have use of the kitchen.
Yep.
So people could stay indoors day and night.
Yep.
Since it's going to be 30 below with the wind chill.
Exactly. But no, it takes a genius to think like that. I was making.
So it's here.
How come?
You wouldn't know it. And so, yeah, and that's the other thing. If you're not here by 7, you're just completely locked out.
See, and there's plenty of churches. There's plenty of churches that can open their doors for this. There's one over there behind Goodwill.
Oh, yeah.
There's
There's
another
a
church
lot
right
of
there.
churches. Am I at the right place? I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me double.
Sure that is.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
There's only 2 cars here. There's only 2 people like working this whole program.
No, there's probably a couple working that don't have vehicles.
Okay, but how many people can we put in this church?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the right place, right? Let me double check. Emmanuel Lutheran Church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On a comma.
Yep.
So this is where we're sheltering?
Yes.
There's like nobody here.
Unless it's maybe that white one. There's a white one further down.
No, that
on
sign
Mansfield.
said Emmanuel Lutheran Church. And when we were here the other night, they were sheltering the other night as well. I mean, the lights are on.
Yeah. You can fit quite a few people in there. I mean, that's a pretty big church.
I don't know though. I really don't know, because they're only going to have them in the basement right there. But it's just weird that there's really no
Right.
activity or cars or.
No, it's probably just a bed and.
I'm really curious how many people are in there.
Right.
Well, I'll show you guys here. There goes the ambulance. Okay, so this here in Inglewood that does, well, that allows a nonprofit called Severe Weather Network Shelter to use this church to put people up. This guy's all over the place coming up the street here. He's going to try to go in there and get shelter. And it's 9 o'clock. Yeah. I hope he can get in. Let's watch this and see what happens. Hey, are you here for shelter?
Yes, man, still cold?
I don't know. Go knock on that door, because you need to knock on that door right there.
Okay, who's that?
Who's what?
You or you?
Who's that driver?
Oh, who am I? I'm just a friend. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Can you call them for me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up there. He wants me to call. He doesn't have a phone. I'll bet you they're not going to let him in.
They stole my card today and everything.
Aw.
But the man's coming up. It's been a bad week for me.
Let me call and see if they answer, okay?
Hey, tell Miss Ricky, I just someone got it.
Did you get registered?
Yeah, I have a head injury. I got staples right here.
You're Ricky?
Shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And they're
got
planning on
staples
getting
in his
an
head.
aneurysm.
You have staples in your head right now?
Yeah, I saw it at McDonald's. And yeah, it's just a really bad week for me. I don't even deserve that. I don't do nothing traumatic. You know, stuff like that. That happened to me. They took my bike and my car today.
Well,
Yeah.
dang.
I was trying to make a phone call. Is that Miss Jen?
It's Miss Regan.
Oh, hi, doing? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're just going around and checking to see if anybody needs help.
I do. It's so cold out here.
Do you want some hand warmers?
Oh, sure. It's nice you guys do that, man. I was like that last year when it was 0 below. We found the person dead.
Yeah.
It's sad. And some of the mentally ill just still blanket over themselves.
And,
have a bill for
and they
my
died, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So it's Ricky and
Ricky, they don't answer.
They're not answering.
Hey, it's Ricky. It's like a police report, man.
Do you have to be here at a certain hour?
They have to be here
Cut off.
by
At
7.
9's the cutoff time? 9 o'clock's the cutoff time.
Well, then, the lady
It's
I don't
7,
remember
Ricky.
because I
It's
saw
only
myself.
7. It's only 7.
No, hold on, MJ. You have to be here between 6 and 7.
Well,
It-
I get off. I'm getting off work later, but I've been getting here after 7.
Have they been letting you in?
Yeah,
And have you just been knocking?
yeah.
Well, let's hang out for a minute because
I made it. I was a little bit past 9, or whatever time it is.
yeah, it's 9:15.
It's 9:15. Do you know what's her name? She runs in here. Somebody else.
Yeah, here they come now.
Do you know, what's
'Cause
her
the
name?
wind.
She has a husband. I know them both. I
had
This
a
is
number
not
she
going to
gave
be good.
her personal number, and I don't have it because my stuff was in my car. I mean, it's the car that you pull behind. Like,
Ricky, did you call today though?
I can't go. Yeah. Oh no, I'm registered. I was here last night.
Okay.
I just
Hey, are you looking for shelter?
Yeah.
Hang out here for a second.
Hang out here for a second.
That's EJ.
EJ,
Rick, yeah.
is he registered, do you
He
think?
was here last night.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the name. It's Jin, right?
So we're here in front of Severe Weather Network shelter, and we've got nobody to contact because, okay, well, this city has a contact with somebody in there, so we're gonna have to call dispatch for Inglewood.
Yep.
Because if these guys can't get in here, then something else has got to get figured out. This guy only has a
That's what I
blanket.
heard. It was down off the highway at the hotel. They were rejecting this one.
I'm gonna give him some hand
Yeah.
warmers.
Oh, your phone, hon. Oh, was that mine? Sorry.
Record.
Probably the last smoke. It's bad.
Open or have them come up to get you guys in there.
Tanner, what's the name of her name? Miss Tanner said,
Miss Regan, she's a homeless advice.
It's not an emergency.
Drop your hand warmers now.
she's at home. Could you call her?
Oh, we
And then
who?
can you tell her that it's Ricky up there? 'Cause she's like the supervisor here. Tell
Call
Rick-
who?
The one who has a husband. I know her. So talk to her all the time.
But how do we get her number?
How do we get
Come
her
in the
number?
morning. When it comes
How do we get her number?
I don't have her number.
Why are the geese flying in the middle of the night? You
Because
hear
cold.
'em?
It's cold.
What a trip. Look at them.
Yep. Okay.
Hi. So there are some folks standing outside of shelter over here at Emmanuel
We've been knocking
for
a
severe
while.
weather,
We've been
and
knocking for a
they're not
while.
letting them in. And I actually just had contact with Deputy Chief Fender out here on the streets, and I want to know what the emergency plan is for these folks if they can't get in here to severe weather. So somebody's got to contact with them. You can't call anybody here.
It's Ricky. I had to do a
Oh, there's
report.
there's one of the cops.
Ma'am, can you give me the address?
One of the cops just drove by. Emmanuel Lutheran Church over here on South Tacoma. I don't know exactly what the numbers are.
It's
And they're
Union-
shaking their head
Union
no that they're
is-
not going to let him in.
It's Ricky.
Oh, there we go. Here's somebody. Here we go. Here's somebody.
Occupancy rate, but
Yeah, I know.
I have nothing. I got my
Okay,
You got
an
two of them
officer
here. You got
just
him out
drove
here
by
too.
as well. Yeah, this
they're
is.
on fault, ma'am. So they're not assigned to an
Yeah, I
emergency
know. I
right
get
now.
that. I get that. So somebody's going to call me back. You don't know who?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will have enough to give you a phone
Okay,
call
can we
today.
get Jessica's
Regan.
phone number for him?
REGAN.
He's got to get Jessica's phone number for
And
us.
a good callback number for you.
303-301-5143.
303-301-5143. Okay,
Correct.
I will have to give you a phone back, okay?
Thank you.
Here's a pen. Okay.
You're welcome.
He's gonna get Jessica's number because they have to call Jessica.
Okay, that's good.
Do you have a? Can I make a write
Yeah,
on?
right here.
Okay.
But if this guy's not registered,
Yeah.
no, he was standing there at the door shaking his head no to him.
Yeah. He's going to get Jessica's number, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a pen and paper so we can get it written down and give her a call.
So kindly.
You're
I
welcome.
don't know what else I'm gonna do, man.
Well, you're not
No.
gonna stay outside.
Yeah.
I don't have all my stuff or nothing. I had my blanket, my sleeping bag, everything, man.
Well, you're not gonna stay outside. Regan's gonna help figure this out.
Thank you, guys.
We got this guy laying here. We got Ricky at the door.
At the hospital, not today.
Right? Yeah. You shouldn't be out here, especially with your injury.
My whole forehead is
The wind, it's snowing.
around people get doctors afraid I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Right. Right.
The wind is whipping.
The snow's coming.
I'll bet that guy don't come back.
Here he is.
Oh, there he
okay,
is.
here he is.
It's a different guy.
Yeah, you got him and you got this gentleman right here.
Huh?
And you have the gentleman right here
I
that we're trying to see if they got.
on 7 o'clock is come-in time.
Right, he said that
The
he
fire
had-
department
Yeah.
is really on us.
We understand. Are you at capacity?
Yes,
You are at
Yes, we
capacity
are.
right now?
yes, we are.
How many is that? Can I ask? How many people?
40.
40.
Yes,
All right. Thank you.
the max is 45, but we if the fire department comes in, we're screwed. We shut down.
I understand.
Yes.
Does 45 include the folks that are working as
Yes.
well?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we're going to get it figured out. You're not staying out here. So, I promise you.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
I was homeless too, and I understand.
I know you do.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you was.
We're going to figure it out for them.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
This nonprofit is going to have to tell people no all night for the next 3 days. So they're at capacity. They got 40 people. Their capacity is 45.
That's
They-
including the workers.
Including the workers. So there's at least 2 right here. So that's 42 people in this church. What? Fire
left a
department? Really?
message.
Come on.
They left
40?
us- They just left a message.
You had to
Didn't
leave a
answer.
message?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not going to answer. If they're at capacity, they
Yeah.
don't want to. All right, Inglewood. So here we go.
Right. So is Inglewood on their way?
I'm waiting for a phone call. Let's see if we're going to get a phone call back.
Ricky, if you don't get in here, we're gonna figure it out, and you're not gonna stay out here, okay?
Did they? So you had to leave her a message?
I left your message, but he didn't get the number.
Yeah, he don't want to give you her number
If you have 40, I don't know why he's doing that because I know what the capacity.
because they're going to tell you no, Ricky. That's why. And she's not going to answer her phone and tell you no. Oh, he's hanging his head. We'll figure it out. I promise.
I'm sure you are.
And it's 9:20. I knew this was going to happen. I knew the second the weather started changing.
Yeah.
Because some of these people, they just don't know.
Yeah.
This guy over here, I don't know. He's
He's
not
crying.
really. EJ?
I'm not
Is
sure.
that his name?
I'm not sure. He's crying.
Okay, well,
Put in the pants on and the other one keeps falling down. Thank you for the video. When we open them first, too old for this.
open one of them hand warmers.
Okay, they don't put one.
Are they foot warmers?
Are they foot warmers?
Oh, sorry. The hand warmers?
Yeah.
I guess. Just open my trunk.
Okay.
I'll pop it for you.
Okay.
There's a box, a big box right there. I might open the trunk. Oh, there's the button. Sitting right on top. Hey, Snarky, with a little bit of planning, RTD could pick up people, take them to the city and county facilities, and allow them to work all night long in the warmth, paying down their community service. Would you quit, like, getting on here in the middle of things that spark common sense, Snarky. We don't want common sense things going on. It needs to be total chaos. We need to applaud government for having this on-spot method of orchestrated chaos. That's what this is about tonight. This isn't about making sense, Snarky. So get back to your snarky self. Camera of mass destruction. What's happening? Got it, Irish. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god, my phone is blowing up. Duh! Oh, I did. Yeah, thank you. It's all good. Shit happens.
You're out this, okay? Hold on. You're welcome, honey.
Did you open one for him?
Yeah. He's got stitches all up and down his head.
Does he really? He's
Yeah.
got staples all
Yep.
up and down his head. That's great.
I was thinking the other day, it's kind of you guys. Some people would take a stray dog or cat and play with it.
I know, right? Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. I know. I've been out here. I was out here for 5
This
years.
guy might not get in shelter.
No.
Just pay attention.
Yeah.
You wrap up in your blanket. Leave
Yeah.
doing that. Put your clothes or put your wrap up in a blanket, bro. It's not warm out here.
No, it's cold, honey. You gotta put your blanket on. Get wrapped up.
Yeah, wrap up in that blanket.
He's got a disability. Roll this up just a hair. Although the saying is, the more you move around, the warmer you stay.
Right. Yeah, he is. He is definitely.
And if you do get in your blanket and you breathe, your heat will actually heat you up. The breath. It does work
Right.
to max, to a point.
Okay, well, we're just waiting for a call back from Inglewood PD.
They're not gonna call back.
Oh, they're gonna call back. He drove right by here.
Yeah.
Of course, she gets flipped. Well, they're on calls. Yeah.
He was not on call. If he was on a call, he would have his fucking lights on.
He's on a call, driving by the place where folks need to get shelter. Don't make me sit here all night, Inglewood. Seriously. You said you had a plan,
Right?
Deputy Chief
Where's the
Fender.
plan? Where's his plan?
Let's hear it, because this place is at capacity.
Yep.
So now Inglewood doesn't have any plan for anybody.
No. And
So
yet
what's their
they
plan?
used to give vouchers to people to put them in the hotel.
Because these people are not going to survive out here.
No, they're not.
And this guy says he's registered for
Yeah.
shelter, and he was just late. He
Yep.
was here last night.
Yep.
He says the other guy was here last night as well.
Yep. But even though they were registered, just because they were late. they already
Hey
filled the
Ricky,
max
if
spot.
once you go in there, do they let you guys come out and have a smoke or anything?
Only the cap time is 9.
What do you say?
Only what?
Cap time is 9 o'clock. They get on the side.
They do it on the side
At 9?
at 9.
At 9 o'clock.
Well, it's 9:30. And then what time do they kick you out of here? 7 o'clock in
7 in the morning.
They're
Jesus
doing
Christ.
the same shit. Wow.
And this is a weather emergency. They're going to kick them out at 7 o'clock in the morning at a weather emergency?
So is Denver.
That's retarded.
I don't know. I mean,
How is that an emergency? How is that a weather emergency? If you're kicking out people on the fucking weather emergency and they're...
Ricky, the only thing, honestly, is in Denver.
Yeah, Denver's the only thing that has anything open right now.
Well, I don't even know that they
Even
do.
if they do.
But
Yeah.
those are the only other options.
Yeah,
There go the
so there's
cops. Driving right by us. Driving right by. There he goes. Right there. Really? Yeah, they're on calls.
Yeah, calls my ass. They're on calls to go get a donut.
This is their path to their cop shop, though, so
Yep,
they're all
get their
going
donut,
to the
go
cop
get
shop.
their donuts and their coffee.
Yep. I gotta go take my break, man.
Right here. Yeah, and with the snow starting that too.
Right. Well, you can't find Fender to even call me? What's the plan?
Poor Ricky don't have a blanket or anything. They took his stuff when they robbed him at McDonald's. Lost his blanket and everything, they took it all. Somebody took everything from him.
Today?
Yeah.
Jesus. Where did this other guy go?
Huh?
Where did that other guy go?
He went around the corner.
Here comes the fire truck. Driving on by. There he goes. I guess I should go that way, where they're all going. We could take them. They could just go stay at the cop shop, too.
Yeah. You guys want to go stay?
What's he being told?
Ricky, do you want to go stay at the cop shop? He says he'd rather go to the hospital than the cop shop.
They're going to kick him out of the
Yeah,
hospital.
they'll kick
They're
him
not
out.
going to let
They'll
him
kick
stay.
you out at the hospital. Well, with his injuries, they might not.
They might not. Swedish.
Okay. He says he could probably go in there. Sweeters.
What's that guy telling him from inside?
They're at their max, their capacity. You can't
They're
let them
telling
in.
him to go. Are they telling him to leave? Are
Yeah.
they telling him to go away?
Yeah.
God damn it. You gotta be shitting me. Well, then we're gonna take him to the cop shop, and if they wanna, they can wait there until we get a call back.
Okay.
I'll take.
Well, why don't we take you down, guys? Take you down to the cop shop. You can just sit there and wait there until we get a call back.
Right here, because I mean, anything I'm trying to have an aneurysm. That's the thing. I have my paperwork on me.
Do you?
Do you?
Swedish?
Swedish?
Yeah.
He's got his paperwork and everything on him. to the hospital.
Yeah, he can't stay out here with staples in his
No, you
head.
can't.
And these shelter people are telling him to leave, that they
Yeah.
can't hang out here.
Yep. Good stuff.
It's because these fucking neighbors.
Yep. And why haven't they opened up the little houses yet?
That's another story, MJ. Yeah, the neighbors are appealing it. So it's completely held
Well,
up
of course,
now.
they appealed it. They didn't want us out there in tents, and then they bitch and complain. Oh, what? Because now we can have a home? You gonna bitch and complain about that too? Here we go. Here's a cop.
Do we have a cop?
I think so.
All right, we got a cop. pulling
Yep.
up
Okay,
behind
we
me.
got one.
Let's see how this is gonna work
Okay.
out.
Yeah, officers behind you.
I see
Yeah.
that.
They might know something.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do that now, hon.
Hello, sir. How are you? Hello, I'm cold.
Yeah, they're trying to get shelter.
How you doing, right?
Hey,
Okay. Let me call over there. If not, I know sometimes they close at 7.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna call over there. There's a 24-hour number,
thank you.
and we'll kind of go from there.
they've already been told no.
Okay. Well, I have another shelter I can call. I'll have our dispatch call.
In Inglewood?
I don't know.
Thank you.
There's another one. I'll take a look. If not, we can sit there and get them into Denver too. I can get
You
'em into-
can get him into Denver.
I can try. That's about all I can. I mean.
Okay, I like
I-
that so far.
so,
I'll just
yeah.
kind of hang out and
Yeah,
see
that's
what
fine.
you.
You're more than welcome. I'm just gonna step in and use the phone so we.
Sure.
You know.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. This is gonna be really interesting. Okay. So he was nice. He
Yep.
was cordial with them.
Yeah. He's very.
Oh, that's Casper, the sergeant.
Why is
Yeah.
that? That's why.
I remember him. So that's our Casper. He's a sergeant with Inglewood. So they responded. That's good.
That's good. Very good. Gee, I wish I had an extra blanket and shit. I'd give him one.
Well, I have these. Well, those aren't going to do any good because the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
Those thermal ones. But did you open hand? Did
Yeah, I
the other
opened-
kid open?
Yeah. He
Hand
opened,
warmers?
Yeah, he did. He opened his hand warmers and
Right.
he put a cape belly in his pocket. And he's got gloves. Yeah. I know
All
that-
right,
that
we'll
wind
see
just
how
blows
this is
right
gonna.
through your clothes.
What's gonna go on all night though?
I know.
Am I gonna have to sit out here all night? Because you know damn good and well, they're not gonna do this response if somebody's not watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just grinds on me.
Yep.
And the shelter people were telling him to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because they tell him, don't come over here.
Mm.
Don't stand here. You can't be here. That's why it was so quiet when we were over here.
Yep.
So we'll see what he's going to produce. I don't know where the hell he thinks he can get him in Denver.
Right.
Well, hopefully if Sean Lewis was smart, and I warned him a couple days ago, you guys better figure out your emergency plan.
Yep.
Because now the snow has stopped
Yep.
for now.
It was
That snow's
flurrying a
supposed to
little and
just
then
be
flurrying here or there.
a dusting.
Yeah. Flurried a little and then stopped again.
Yeah, Ray Nation, this shelter is full. Yeah, This is full here. This church,
40
40
max.
people. 40 is the max.
45 tops because of the workers.
Right.
It's messed up.
Um,
It's just messed up.
Their process is that you have to call by 1 o'clock.
If you don't have a phone,
So if you don't have a phone, you can't call. If you don't call, you can't get shelter. And if you're calling after 3 o'clock, they give you a number to call,
they don't answer.
and they don't answer it. And then if you're here at 9, you're really SOL, because you have to be here at 6, but not before 6, because you
And-
can't stand around here and wait.
And if people work and they can't get here
Yeah.
at that time, that's,
Yep, that's what Ricky said. He said he was working.
yeah.
So we got 2 guys here that are trying to get inside, and the shelter staff is telling them no. I mean, they're in between a rock and a hard place on that,
Yeah.
because fire department, of all things
We'll
that
shut
they're
'em
worried
down.
about,
We'll shut them down.
yeah, of all things that the fire department doubles down on, is what church has too many homeless people in it during severe weather.
Yep.
Not what's going on at bars around the clock,
Yep.
not what's going on with handicap accessibility, things like that. It's how many homeless people do we have in a church?
Yep.
So, you know, I'm not one to support dangerous situations in getting people out of places if there is an emergency. But I really find it fascinating that house over there could have about 50 people in that garage,
Right.
and not a fucking person would know.
Nope. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It just,
These houses that are being built, that already are built garaged, could have people in them.
oh yeah. Oh, that kitty cat going across the street. That's the other thing. Get your pets in tonight.
Yep. Oh, I don't let my cat out.
Yeah.
My cat does not go outside, except for when we go to my mom's. But now that she's got the dog, so the cat and the dog don't get along. But I have a tent, a cat tent, and it's a little cat dome,
Oh yeah.
and
seen
I
this.
get to take her outside. And
Nice.
she gets to be in her cat tent.
Somebody's got a cat over there at the motel, and they've got the cat on the leash.
Yep, yep. Pipsqueak's brother, Midnight, that's over in my mom's building. Her brother, he goes on a leash everywhere,
Funny.
everywhere.
They get used to it, but it's just a
Mhm.
funny thing
Oh,
to
shoot.
me. A cat on a leash.
I put Pipsqueak was okay with the collar. I tried putting a harness on her, and she laid there and did this, and then
Freeze. Yeah. Oh, how funny. That's
and she
cute.
was dying.
That's cute. Huh.
Yeah, my mom's dog. He's cute. He was born with, well, he has all of his legs, but only has 3
Right.
because the other one is really small and little, and it sticks
Oh,
up
it's
like
deformed.
this. Yeah.
So it wasn't
Yeah,
amputated. It's
nope,
just.
he was born that way,
Aw.
but it's very tender to him.
Aw.
And
yeah.
if you like try to
It's a
hold him,
Chi-Chi, by the way, everybody.
yep, if you
MJ's mom has a little 3-legged Chi-Chi.
yep, and made her. Oh my God, when she lost Ziggy, she was so lost.
How long ago was that?
About a year now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't realize
Yeah.
she'd. I thought you were doing this.
Ziggy was her baby that she had for 15 years, and he wound up getting cancer, and she had to put him down.
What kind of dog was that?
A Chihuahua.
Oh, another
Yes.
Chi-Chi. So she's
Yes.
a Chi-Chi
we've
fan.
had Chihuahuas our whole life,
Yay!
and I had mine for 11 years, and she was my little faithy. When I got her, I had taken her from some people because they kicked her so hard that they broke her back hips, and I was
It's
broken.
disgusting.
Yeah, and I had broken my back, so I took her and we bonded together. She was so cute, and she wound up being poisoned,
Oh,
and
Jay, who did that?
my ex.
That's disgusting. Did he pay for it?
Yeah.
In a karma way?
Oh yeah, he was put in jail after he tried attacking me. And he lost me, he lost my daughter, he lost his daughter. All over that.
Not to change the subject, but I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm
but,
looking
yeah,
up the,
She was my sweetheart. She was so cute. She was a toy teacup chihuahua.
oh,
She was all white.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Super tiny.
Yeah, palm of my hand. She went
oh.
everywhere with me. She was sweet. She did not like the movie The Grudge.
Oh, how funny. Slabby goes nuts. We were watching that. Or no, we weren't watching that. We were watching The Grinch.
Oh, The Grinch?
And that she was ready to tear into that TV screen.
Yeah, The Grudge, when Faith would hear the
Yeah,
kid go, she would
right?
sit there and go,
Talk back. Slabby does that too. I'm looking at this police database that I got the other day. I don't know, for those of you that were following my stream when we had the issue with Robert on Broadway, I had mentioned that I got the database that I'd requested from Inglewood. Remember when we were over there, MJ?
Yeah.
Well, I've got it.
Oh, good.
And so this cop here, his name's Ryan Casper. He's been with Inglewood since 07. He's a sergeant. He makes $122,400 a year. Every cop on the street, look how much they make.
My God.
$112,322 in Inglewood.
And they can't
Every street cop.
They can't put anybody in a fucking hotel.
And so there are some probationary officers here that have started in 23. They're making $79,000 a year. There is a police officer 4, however they classify them here. All their police officer 1s, first class, are making $112,322. This police officer 4 makes $84,541. The probationary officers, there's
Here comes the snow again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 officers in their probationary period here. In Inglewood, they're all making $79,000.
Look at the snow coming in now.
Oh yeah, look at this. Whew, that came on fast again.
Yes, it did.
They're
Oh, good.
yeah.
Good. The other guy gave him a blanket, a little something to throw
Where'd he
over
go?
him. He walked this way.
He gave him his blanket.
Gave him one of them.
Yeah, he can't stand out here very long. We're gonna. Okay,
No,
here he
here we
comes.
go.
Here comes
All
Oswald.
our shelters are closed. I'm trying to get a hold of Denver. Okay?
He's trying to
And
get a hold of
the thing is,
Denver.
They say you got all guys got all these screened prior to 8 p.m. Okay. Do you guys want to see if I can get you guys into Denver? And that way there's more resources available.
They're
for them
going
to
into
follow up.
Denver.
You know, we-
They're going into Denver. Oh shit! You gotta be kidding me. I thought you had a plan, Inglewood.
They know that. I just don't.
Yeah, so, I mean, do you want to see if I can get you a ride into Denver?
I don't. There's nothing to do.
I know the process for Denver, and he can. The only place he can go in Denver is out on Quebec.
And see, that's what we're running into, because I'm calling all of our stuff, and all of ours are full.
Well, I could have pretty much told you
I know,
that.
I know that, and I was even calling these guys back. I got another.
Did you talk to Fender?
I did talk to Fender. Fender sent me some emails on all the places to call. So we're having my dispatch call. I've called. We've.
hotel vouchers that the police station used to give.
I can work on that, but we usually it's for small children and stuff like
I
that.
have ID.
Go ahead. I don't
I
care
don't-
about your ID, dude.
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't have anything.
So there's no
Hold
screening
on.
process in Denver right now.
Go ahead. Just wait 1 second to my cell phone, please. I'll be right back.
Now he's
Thank
got
you guys
somebody
very
with
much.
him. Is that somebody from All Health with you tonight? No? Okay. Holy shit. So they got no crisis intervention for anybody that's going to be in a crisis. They got no answers. I could have told him that. Come on, Fender. You said you'd figure it out. So you did nothing, Sean. You put nothing in place.
If you can, put them on your body, hon. Put them on your
Here, they need to take turns sitting down in here because he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna need to go to the hospital. This shit is unreal. And it's 9 o'clock on the first night, and look where we're at. And they're gonna kick them out at 7 a.m. What fucking planet am I living on? I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
Here, we can move it all over to that side.
Move it all over here? Okay, sorry. Thank you, NJ. Tell him to come sit down and warm up. Yeah, let me have that. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Thank you. You got that? MJ's working her community service good tonight.
Ricky, come over here and sit down in the car, honey, so you can get warm.
I guess we'll take turns warming people in the car. And I can almost guarantee you, Denver's full.
Get them cool, them clean,
And Denver's not going to appreciate Inglewood not having a plan.
On the outside right here.
Huh?
Put your stuff right here on the outside of the car. So you can
And
Okay,
yeah, that way you have enough room to get in there so you can get in. Okay? Nobody's going to touch it because we'll be right here next to the car. You're welcome.
Alright, now I gotta really start figuring some shit out.
Oh, he's got a membership at 24 Fitness.
24-hour fitness. Did you really?
Email.
Yeah.
I use it so I can shower and stuff. Okay.
You got it so you could shower.
I showered today.
24 hour?
Yeah, EJ's a little mental.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I'm not sure.
He's probably hiding in the bushes or somewhere over here. Because the cops are here. No, he's probably got a warrant or
No,
something.
cops that didn't care about it.
Well, I know, but he doesn't know that.
They know EJ very well.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't
Stick out. He's he has moments of clarity.
Moments of
But he's
clarity.
very-
Well,
Right
those
now.
are the people that are susceptible to die.
Yeah,
and
I
he's
know.
gonna die out.
I was at the church on 17th in sermon from last year when we took a week, but we got, I got a week for a week. And we're not looking at things about
Ricky, why are you out here?
I'm here in Florida. I'm to get expensive, but I don't have 2 kids and I'm going for the rent. And my grandkids.
But how'd you end up over here in Inglewood if you were
Yeah, I
young?
went to their church high school.
You did?
George and East, yeah. And about there doing
And your daughter can't let you stay the night there?
a night. She's in the house with her boyfriend, and I like to bring this.
Gotcha, I understand. Gotcha. Or did you get a home, did you get a house?
Yeah, the place actually, just went downtown.
I haven't noticed
Hey,
too.
I'm live
I
streaming.
went through
Can
Colorado
you
Art Institute.
fill me in on what the situation is in
Really?
Denver tonight?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I did tattoos for a
Inglewood's
while
got a
until I moved
clusterfuck,
back.
and it's fucking night 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. Free hands? Right.
Where can we go
You know what you could do?
right now?
You could do free hand. Then why don't you just start doing free hand for people on the street?
Yeah. I mean, what are they going to do for the next 3 days? Has anybody tried it yet tonight? Alright, I guess I'm going to be first. Do I gotta go all the way out to Quebec? Do I really? Fuck. You sound horrible. You alright? Yeah. But and then they say it's all at Quebec, right? Am I misunderstanding that, or? Holy shit, I gotta drive all the way out there to likely be turned away, don't I? What are they gonna do for the next 3 days? Die? Yeah. You just, yeah. Yeah. Who said that? No, we just call it eradication, assholes.
My best friend, we here too. I just think we.
What?
My
What?
friend Lee is staying over there in the Tropical Hampton. That's across from Hampton and past Pepper. Used to work past Pepper. The one that's on behind McDonald's.
Yeah.
He's staying behind on one of his friend's trailers.
Who's implementing this?
So, and he's been offered to come up to my place.
Fucking Johnston is gonna give Craig Arfston? What? Oh my god, I should have never. Oh, you can use Arfston's app, huh?
She's 7 years old. She's getting ready to go.
Johnston's such a fucking liar. He's a fucking. Oh my god, this cat. Why? We're in a war. We know that. And, oh my god, I'm just saying about this.
Besides trying to scrap.
We said it was going to get worse.
Yeah, it's just very hard. It's very hard. Especially if you don't have the transportation to do so. You're still in your bikes.
This all coincides with their plan to fill that administration building with those who will not comply. Well,
Or do you stay right around here?
at 4040 Quebec, huh? Yeah. Well, I got an Inglewood cop here at this severe weather shelter place in Inglewood. Here he is. Hey,
So I think I might have found space out in Aurora, Rural Resource Center.
Okay.
They just need their names to make sure they haven't trespassed from there. If that's the place they got a space for them.
I'm Ricky Hamilton.
Ricky Hamilton,
Yes, sir.
where'd your buddy go?
I don't know where EJ went,
Okay.
but I'm
running bike
Mm-hmm.
and a tent when you're down here. Where could I find you?
Yep.
I'm
Go ahead. It's a public story. It's out there. Do it.
Yeah,
So let's see. It's going to be cold up until Monday.
And I got Stout to respond today. Thank God. I mean, I'm glad I still have this
Right.
piece going on with Stout because I don't know what the hell I would have done. The guy can barely move.
Yes.
Now I got another cop here. I don't know. This 50.
So let's see. Let's try and make it. Let's get the. Yeah, let me get that.
But this dude's got staples in his head. Uh-huh. Yep. So we got another guy. He's wandering around over here. We don't know where he went now, but this shelter's full.
Hey, Ricky, are you your date of birth one more time?
11/17/73.
11/17.
Okay. So this is severe cold weather. This is severe weather network. Blah, blah, blah. This is their site in Inglewood. It's a manual Lutheran church on Tacoma, and and Dartmouth, or what is this? Whatever street this is. So this is their only shelter option in Inglewood, and they were full. You have to call by one. You have to call to reserve that space. Here we got a couple. My phone overheated. I had the. Okay, we're back. We're live again. Sorry, everybody. My phone overheated because I had my heat on. Stupid me. I didn't have my heat on the floor. So, okay, I'm gonna keep you posted. I'll text you. Okay. Thank you for that. I just wondered if there was anything miraculous that Denver pulled out of their ass, but clearly not. So.
Just trying to keep your head up every day is another story.
Nice. Anything life-saving. All right. Thank you very much. Please feel better. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Nothing's changed in Denver.
No. It's got one in Aurora.
Yeah. We'll see. And Ricky,
Yes, ma'am.
will you let them take you out there?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Did he offer to? Well, they got to do something.
I know. I'm sure you are tired. I'm sure, because you're tired, honey. And once you get warm, your body gets sleepy. Yeah, carrying that all the way around. Yeah, that was.
Why do we have two cops? Why is this cop sitting in the middle of the road? Yeah, well, fucking park.
Right?
Go.
It's cold out.
I'm nosy.
We're not involved in a traffic stop,
No.
just to be clear, in case anybody is just popping in.
No.
But there are two cops parked behind me, two Inglewood cops at this shelter. I've given Inglewood this opportunity to document their response to how they're going to shelter people in their city, because it's on them. And I had a conversation with their city manager this week after that incident with the man on the bench. I said, you better figure something out, because people are going to die.
Yep.
And I guess they kind of figured something out. They are responding, and Sergeant Casper's being very helpful. What did he say about Denver?
That they were full.
I wonder who he talked to in Denver. That they're full.
Mm-hmm.
So if we drive out, clear out on Quebec.
Yeah. Then they won't be able to. There's nothing open.
But I don't.
That's why I said the Aurora one has opening.
We're letting people in over there by Sheridan. There's two of them over there, and by Red Tree or something, or Doubletree, and then by off the highway. And they were cut off at 9 o'clock. I heard. So they might let people in. I'm not sure, but they were. Maybe if they.
Well, Denver's advertising that if you need shelter, after 9 o'clock to go to 4040 Quebec because they were busing people from Lawrence,
Really?
right? From 5 to 9. But they kick everybody out at 7. You're going to get kicked out at 7 in
A lot of
Aurora.
people don't have, you know, have phones. I have my tablet with me. It's hard to find out information. And then the severe weather shows like, I think it's in a couple places. I heard there's a shelter up by Southwest Plaza also.
By Southwest Plaza
Yeah.
in Jeffco? That's unincorporated Jeffco. Unincorporated Littleton. What would be out there? Where'd you hear that?
Just from people
Talking?
pass through this station there.
Severe weather has locations in Jeffco, but one is in Arvada.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Is he gone?
He's
He took
talking
off.
to, who, EJ?
Yeah.
He took off somewhere.
Where he took off to?
So he's back on foot.
He's like, I'm gonna need you. I'm like, I used to dress like you're not looking not even cold, man. I think it's freezing, man. And then he starts talking about his trial. I'm like, I don't know. But you not seem like you're too cold, man. And
Well, at this
like,
point,
he jumped up off the other, woo. He could, like I say, his moments of lucid.
Right.
Young dude, but,
Do you know
he's
him well?
definitely be the one to, I've known him since I've been here.
Is he going to get kicked out of shelter? If he gets
no,
in?
he was here last night.
Here he comes.
He was
Oh.
very cool.
Okay, Ricky, those shelter in Aurora will take you.
Really?
Right on.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so
if you
much.
want us to give you a ride down there, we'll give you a ride down there.
Sure. I mean, I don't, all I have is my 2 bags. Someone stole my cart and my bicycle. That's why I was able to get here on time. That's
What's that?
really kind of you, and I thank you very much.
Yeah. So if you want to head on back, you're not under arrest or
All right.
anything like
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Just come
and
on,
I
grab
thank
your
you
stuff.
kindly, sir.
You don't have any weapons. I'm just
No,
going
I
to tell you
don't.
down. You're going to go back there, and then
No,
my
I just
partner
got
will take you down
clothes
there.
and then my tablets.
Okay. Yeah. Grab what you need to.
Thank
partner.
you, sir.
What happened to EJ?
Here's your
The other
bag.
guy. Is he back on foot? He's gone.
I don't know. We looked for him.
Glad we could get you in here somewhere.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Thank
You
you
got
for,
15?
but
I got
I
yours.
mean, this is going to go on all night, you know
Yeah.
that.
You know. I know.
And what's in Aurora? Severe weather? What
That's-
shelter is in Aurora?
Yes.
What organization was that?
This was Aurora Bay Resource.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
But I know all of our shelters.
What other shelters do you have? You don't have any.
We have this one, and we have the 5280 movement.
5280 is not sheltering people in their location.
They said they would.
We did?
Yeah. We just can't get it in. They said that they're full. We've been trying to get a hold of them to see if there's any more. Ricky, you got everything? Okay, come on back here.
All right. Thank you very much.
Anything else for me?
No, not right now, but you know.
Thank
I
you.
mean, this, are you on all night?
I'm on all night, ma'am, but I mean, we'll try to work the best with you to get these guys help and stuff.
Thank you.
I appreciate that because they're gonna die if we don't do something.
We've already had 123 deaths just last year.
Where did you hear Denver's?
Denver's got that bracketing system where they got a call. That's what our dispatcher called. Their dispatch calls it. They don't call before 8 p.m. They try to reserve a room. They don't get it. They have room.
Well, that's not lawful because they couldn't see that stop sign. So you could drive out there. No, I guess. I don't know. But Denver's advertising right now that if you seek shelter after 9 o'clock on foot, you go there. They're calling that front door access. So but if somebody from dispatch actually called the city and talked to somebody, or if they
Or business card.
yeah, I know.
If you can go down and find out, I'll be back. If you say we run into them and we're slow tonight, I don't have problems running my officers running them down there. Okay, but again, that's
Okay.
one of those things. We convert what we have.
Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No, thank
Okay,
you
got
very
it.
much. Okay. Well,
At least we got Ricky situated.
you showed up for that.
Yep.
This is good.
Yep.
This is a good thing.
This is good. It's already 10 o'clock.
You ready to go home?
Yeah,
Will you do me a favor
late.
though? Will you
Yes.
grab all those hand warmers?
Yes.
'Cause-
I'll
well,
take
you
the
know
drop.
what though?
Leave them there.
We should leave some
Yeah, in case they need them.
because there's going to be people walking up.
Yep.
But they probably is that door unlocked?
No.
no. Those were those toe warmers, weren't
Yeah,
they?
those were the toe warmers.
Let's put some.
Get the others.
Okay, I worry about that kid though, AJ or whatever.
Yeah. Where he took off to.
Let me check this real quick. So I don't have any mods left, do I?
What are mods?
That moderate the chat. Snarky, you gonna be around for a while? Oh, I do. Okay, right on. Well, Irish Rover, you do what you gotta do. If Snarky, I just made Snarky a mod. I'm pretty sure he can handle anything that gets stupid. Unless you don't want to, Snarky, you tell me. That's fine too. You don't have to. But you got a wrench for now. It's your job interview. This is on the spot job interview. Feed them. Yeah, they do some food service in there, I think, because they have volunteers sign up to bring dinner and whatnot.
Yeah.
But in the mornings, they're nuts. I couldn't do that. I would be, if I had a location and I was throwing people back out in this weather.
Yeah. I couldn't do it either. I would take the chance.
Well, the church has got to work with them.
Yeah, they do.
Come
Fire
on.
department has to work with them.
Yeah, the road's
Yeah,
starting
the
to
road
cover
is-
with
yeah.
snow.
Yep.
Are you want me to take you back right now? I am going to make one more round though.
Okay.
But I will take you back if you're ready. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would get home before this road starts getting
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you
His moms don't have good tires on her truck.
right. What am I doing? Just going completely the wrong way. That EJ kid, I don't know what's going to happen to him.
Yeah,
But he did. He took off.
He probably knows a place where he can go get in.
I hope, because
Most of us do. Most of us know places that we can go
right.
and hide in and get out of the shelter. No.
Yeah, but still. I just wonder how many of them they turned away before we even got there at
Right.
9,
Yeah.
since their doors
Yeah.
close at 7. Well, that's good. So the story, ooh shit, it's slick.
Yeah.
The story is Inglewood is going to take Ricky out to Aurora. It used to be called Aurora Warms the Night or whatever. I know that program. They have space. So that was awesome.
Yeah. So,
Inglewood, thank you very much. Inglewood PD.
you did something right for a change?
No thank you to the city of Inglewood and city council for not having a plan.
Yep.
I don't know how you people think people are going to survive this.
Yeah.
So shame on all of you for not bringing that up
Yep.
and implementing an emergency plan, and especially you, Sean Lewis, city manager. I told you this week.
And I'm sorry, but it shouldn't just have to be for women and children or people with small children to go into a hotel
Yep,
on emergencies like this.
I agree.
It should be anybody that calls for the help.
Why am I going this way?
I'm not sure.
That was really stupid.
But you can still go that way.
Jeez. Don't.
Yeah.
It is slick as shit.
Yeah.
That stuck and froze
Yep.
so fast.
I'm gonna have to call Outlaw and tell him which gear I put my portable thing in.
Aww.
Tell him
Yeah,
remember
you
it's
be
more higher
careful.
for low.
You be very, very careful.
He's looking in the side streets already.
Yeah, it's covered.
You be careful.
I will. I'm gonna make one more round
Okay.
and then call back to the hotel, okay?
Yeah.
And anybody, I don't know. Those cops better do right tonight.
Yep. We gotta go one more block.
That's right. Thank you.
The glass was on that side.
Okay.
Part.
A car part.
Yeah, we're that building right there. Go up and kiss my mother and tell her I love her.
Yeah. Is she all in bed right now?
Yeah, she's all comfy on her couch.
Good.
Ever since she lost Ziggy, she don't sleep in her bed no more.
Aww. Her new pup doesn't like cuddling with her.
Oh
in
yeah,
bed?
they cuddle on the couch.
But he won't go to bed with her?
He sleeps with her on the couch.
Oh.
It's pretty cute. I'll show you a
Could
picture.
they put people
Oh,
in
no,
this
she-
Mellow
yeah,
Senior Center?
They should be able to. I don't know why they don't. I'll send you a picture that my mom. I have my mom send it to me.
Yeah.
Of a picture that I took of her and the dog.
Yeah,
Earlier.
send me. I haven't seen him.
He's cute. He's all waxed out like this, all spread out across her legs.
Sweet.
I'll send it to you.
All right, so let's plan on doing that ID
Yes.
issue,
Yes.
and then your community service should be wrapped up.
Okay. What day do you want to do that?
Let me look at the schedule again to find the mobile DMV unit.
Okay.
And then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I think it's next Thursday, but I don't know.
Okay.
Let me verify that.
Okay. Yes,
All right,
just
hun.
contact me. Let me know.
I will.
And
Yeah,
I will
you're
s-
going home, right?
Yeah,
You're not gonna
yes.
go out.
No, I'm going home.
Okay.
All right.
Be careful.
Okay, Miss Regan. Thank
Bye,
you.
sweetie. Okay. So that's good. Snarky, what do you think about the job so far? Are you signed up? Or are you going to bed too? can still play your whirly bird. Just kind of pay attention. Please. Pretty please. Yeah, they throw them out in the morning. That's why I sleep outside. It's safer, cleaner, and warmer. Grassy, where are you? You're not sleeping out here, are you? They had another death in Lawrence. Oh, not good. Yeah, Snarky. Breakdown. 2 cops in Reagan did more of Sean Lewis's job tonight than he did all week. Yeah, this is not good. I told him to find some discretionary funds and get some things going. I don't know how any city couldn't be paying attention to this. I don't know if other local municipalities are or aren't. That stuff would never be in the news. The only thing that's in the news is Denver. And so you're seeing what's going on in Inglewood, and Inglewood's a pretty big municipality. So I don't know why they would couldn't have a plan for something like this. I don't get that. So they're really not about any kind of emergency management here. Apparently they just wing it and wait for the people to start dying or die, and then I guess maybe they talk about it. I don't know. So I just want to make one more run down this other section of Broadway that I haven't seen yet tonight. And then we'll probably be done. I see some headline, had a notification on my phone that Denver just settled a lawsuit for $2.3 million with a protester. That's interesting. I don't know what that one was for. Probably one of the George Floyd issues. Probably the guy that lost his eye and has brain damage from being hit with the projectile in the face. And remember, everybody, remember this talk about Tri-Cities homelessness? They're supposed to be addressing all these issues. $12 million. You've heard me talk about that at Inglewood City Council meeting. Littleton, Inglewood, and Sheridan. And they don't even have an emergency plan for cold weather. And they've pissed away $12 million to build a navigation center that only caters to a workforce program. They got nothing else. Huh. Got a cop call over here. We're pretty much back to where we were. I don't know what's going on over there. Robbery at the liquor store. They're just sitting there with their lights on. 2 cop cars talking. It's those same 2 cars. Sorry about that. You know, I'm not putting any fault or blame on that nonprofit that's running that shelter. They're doing something, okay? This nonprofit's been around for a while. And I remember the lady, they obviously weren't listening then. They don't care. They don't care. These people are disposable. Their issues are things that generate them revenue. That's all they give a shit about. What their parks are doing, their golf courses, how they're bringing in money from the government for their seniors. All that stuff is what matters. Homeless people do not matter. People on the streets in any kind of dire situation do not matter. They can quietly clean up their dead bodies. Nobody knows about it. Everybody goes on their merry way, with the majority of society going, get a job, get a job. Well, the bars are definitely happening down here. It is Friday night. I wonder where the fire department is. I wonder where Fire Marshal Ted is. Inglewood PD gets an A+ tonight. I don't think I've ever said anything like that in my life. Casper and Fender definitely saved the night. So maybe I need to have an award ceremony at the city council meeting. And right in front of Sean Lewis. I don't know what the city's thinking. They want to build this navigation center for these three cities: Sheridan, Littleton, good old Sheridan. We haven't even been over to Sheridan. There ain't gonna be anybody there. The homeless know not to. They just and that's the thing. That's the thing. Sheridan works so hard to put the homeless over here in Inglewood, and Inglewood picks up the tab. How stupid. Just how stupid. And then the residents of Inglewood are questioning why their tax dollars are going to pay for all this. Why Inglewood ends up being the biggest contributor. They're going to have themselves, Inglewood is, because this is getting that money again. And how are they going to sustain them in that navigation center? They're not. So there goes Inglewood PD again. Let's go by that shelter one more time. I feel pretty good about the amount of people that I did not see. There's nobody else back here. So that's good. So there's that. Okay, so let's recap. First of all, let me check my phone.
Next week, Denver city leaders are going to vote on another settlement that comes from the George Floyd protests of 2020. According to the lawsuit here, Jax Feldman lost one of his eyes after an officer fired a pepper ball at him. If the city council approves this settlement, he'll receive $2.3 million. That vote happens at Tuesday's meeting.
Right on. That guy was injured bad. I've been following that. And then this idiot making a comment, it wasn't a very peaceful protest, was it? They deserve nothing for their actions. Take some responsibility for yourself. Here in the USA, if you're going to exercise your right to redress your government, that's it. You're going to get shot, period. Because if anybody paid attention to those protests that were going on in Denver, and you watched video and you were paying attention to the people that were hurt, they were standing there doing nothing. They were peaceful protesters. Were there a group of assholes down there? There absolutely were. And I watched a live stream. Where somebody was filming a group of punk ass kids just trashing the front of an Office Max store. And guess what? The cops were sitting right there doing nothing. I shit you not. It was crazy. It was crazy what went on here in Denver. And then the people that were peacefully protesting and just were in big crowds were just getting hammered by all kinds of cops. It wasn't just Denver. Denver called in all kinds of backup. There's all kinds of lawsuits going on in other jurisdictions as well. But I think it came down to Denver having to foot the bill for all of them, if I'm not mistaken. So Denver's made some changes that if other law enforcement agencies come into Denver, they have to agree to their use of force policies. Yep. So I'm not 100% sure if this guy that was shot in the eye was shot by Denver. That I can't remember specifically, but I followed that pretty close. That guy was hurt bad. And I talked to somebody pretty close to everything going on. And yeah, the guy is not well. He's in a bad situation for life. So 2.3 million, I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to cover that for that guy. So, yeah, but anyway. Grassy, what was a crazy time? What we did tonight or the protests? Yeah, the cops were they were out of control. It was free reign, and those son of a bitches were not down there stopping the bullshit that they needed to stop. They didn't care. They knew it was a free-for-all. They didn't have to do anything. They let them do it. And then used the innocent protesters as target practice and fun time. Yeah, there's some hideous video from that. And you know what? Good, Denver. If you had to pay for that, yeah, I don't feel bad for you for that. But I think individually, I think each individual officer should be having to pay for that, of course, right? So we didn't have our qualified immunity laws then, so yeah, that was total Gestapo stuff. Okay, so we're done for the night, at least right now. And I'll just kind of be watching my phone. Everything looks peaceful and quiet right now. Aw, MJ sent me a picture of her mom's doggy, the little Chi-Chi. Well, he's not that little. He's pretty big. He's got 3 legs. Cute. That was good. That Ricky was taken to shelter. That ultimately happened the right way. Thank you, Inglewood PD. You did a really frickin' fantastic job. You really, really did. And I'm just really disappointed in this city that they just don't have a little more gumph to do the right thing. But they're going to claim all their homeless people were fine. Everybody got sheltered. And maybe they did. But to not have a plan is not okay. Because these people are getting kicked out at 7 in the morning. And they got nowhere to go. Where are they going to go? So, yeah. They needed a rec center. They needed something. And they failed. And for once, it really did fall on the cops. And it shouldn't have. But it has to. Because they're going to be the ones responding to these people in the middle of the night. And that's what's concerning me. So, there goes Inglewood PD again. They're super busy on calls. We're on the cop shot route again, so I'll give them that I just saw them a couple minutes ago as well. But okay. So I just hope that there's nobody out on the street. That's all I can say right now. And 7 o'clock in the morning, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not that wonderful. I just care. And I said I was going to stop doing this. And I'm out here this weekend because of what went down on that bench on Broadway 2 days ago. And Inglewood, get it together. Get it together. So Robert is out of Inglewood right now. He's back in Denver. And I'm taking everything over. And I am down a huge rabbit hole. I don't know if I finished telling the story or not. But the man has severe frostbite. Stout Street Medical came to see him today. You have no idea how lucky I was on that deal. And how fortunate I am to have that relationship. To be able to get them to do that. And they're really good. They've always been good on response, things like that with me. Colorado Coalition for the Homeless. And they're going to get him in to their clinic. And it's not looking good for his foot. So this takes me down another rabbit hole. I started a project and I'm not going to not finish it. So the guy's going to have a lot of doctor's appointments. And they're currently working on respite for him. I don't know that we're going to be able to secure that in time for when this week of hotel is up. It's not looking like we're gonna. So then I'm going to be faced again with grappling on keeping him sheltered until Coalition can get him into wound care to start the process. We don't have an immediate resource for him. And it's going to take some time. So now I have to figure out how to get more hotel for this guy. And so I am going to be going back to donors for that. And because I'm not having him come back out here on the street. I'm just not. It's not going to happen. So I'll figure it out. I always do, with the help of many of you and many generous people that pay attention to things like this. And when it matters for individuals, they show up. I feel like that will handle itself. But trust me, I will be fighting for him to get those services through a respite program that's available to people just like him. Because with this level of severe frostbite, he's definitely, I'm not a doctor, but if I had to put a bet on it, I'm 99% certain he's going to lose all his toes on one foot, if not his entire foot. And that severe a frostbite, you don't know the damage, you don't know the complete damage for some time, because they have to follow how much tissue was actually affected and how much dies. And in the process of that, if you get infection, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. And once infection sets in, you're talking about losing the entire leg. So if that man ends up back out on the street, he's going to get an infection. I'm not having it. I'm just not. That man, I've spent a lot of time with him. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Getting him into the motel and having some conversations with him. He is a very sweet, confused. He's just, and he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain. And another credit to Inglewood PD, they did call for medical for him. And when they took him in the ambulance, they took him to the hospital. And the hospital said, yeah, well, you got frostbite, and here's some pills. And threw him back out. Yep. So, with no follow-up, I asked him, I said, Robert, you got to have some paperwork. He said, they didn't give me any paperwork. They just told me to get out. I said, okay. So when I got Robert to the motel, I said, where are those pills that they gave you? I ate them. I was hungry. Yeah, so there you go. So that would explain why he had some other issues going on. And he's stable now. He's stable, and he's making sense, and he's warmed up, and that man has been eating for 2 days straight. I went and got him $150 worth of groceries. I got him some shoes that his feet could fit in, because we're going to have to get him from one place clear across town on Tuesday. I am. And so he's going to have a hard time getting there. And so I needed to make sure that he had everything he needed, and some clothes and the whole thing. Toiletries, all of it. Okay? So I've already done all that. So it's $450 a week to keep him in a motel. And that's not even a nice motel. It's not nice at all. To put him in the nice hotel, that would only cost me $425 a week, but it's an extra 30 minutes of driving every time I have to go see him at that motel. So gas-wise, time-wise, this time I had to put him in this motel, and he was so thankful. And he's scared to death that I'm going to throw him back out on the street. So operate under that kind of pressure. Yeah, it's rough. And it's rough, you guys. I said, Robert, You've seen me this far. We've only known each other a few days. We haven't known each other that long. But I have done every single thing I told you I'm going to do. And I'm telling you, I'm not throwing you back out on the street. So, I got those shoes to fill. So, that's going to be interesting. But it's going to happen. I'm sure it will. So, yes, Rain Nation, it's shelter with running water and heat. Yeah, most of the time. And running water should include hot water all of the time. Yeah, look, trust me, this is, yeah, that's it. But, yeah, AB, so like I said, the medical team is on it. And, yeah, I of course know what to look for. And if there's any issue, he'll be going straight to the ER. It's not infected. The nurse made sure of that and concurred with the doctor at the wound care clinic. And, but he's in a lot of pain. And the problem is, we can't give him anything. Are we live again? Okay, good. So I goofed up. All right, sorry about that. I goofed up my charger situation. We're back. Well, this floor in this motel, snarky. Okay. So, thank you, Dwayne. I'm on it. I really am. I'm fine. I need it to be done, but for whatever reason I can't be. Yeah, I think this phone situation is probably not gonna last. Whoever gave that super chat tonight, thank you very much. But I do need to follow through with this issue. I had planned on spending some time in Inglewood anyway on some of these other issues because I can still work on other issues and not have to do direct street outreach. But this one called to me for a week and a half because they left that man laying on that bench. And I kept driving by him. And stupid me. Should have stopped earlier and I didn't. But I did. And I'm the one that fixed the situation. And there was a reason that it had to happen. And in the middle of it, Inglewood PD shows up and gives him a ticket for urinating in public. Right? How do you have any faith in anything? I mean, tonight was great. That's fine. Do I trust this police department? Fuck no. Absolutely not. So, what they did that day and to him, it's inexcusable and it's unexplainable, truly. And I'm going to fix that too. Trust me. I'm going to fix it. And, poor Robert, he just, I don't think he even really knew what was going on, to be honest with you. And, he said he was not urinating in public. My gut tells me that if he was doing it on the bench, trying to keep it under wraps, because the guy could not walk. He could not walk. How do I put it any plainer? The guy couldn't stand up to take a piss. So, really? You got video? So did he stand up and do that? And was it malicious? I mean, is that where we're going with this? Because the cops claim the business across the street called and had video. She never took any time to confirm any video. And even asked me if I had been there for the last 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm assuming that's when they claimed it happened. All Health had been there. I'd been there. I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit. They could have used discretion. They use officer discretion all the fucking time. And they could have taken the time to understand the situation and gone back to the complainant and said, no, we're not citing him because we're working on getting him off the street right now. And if we cite him, this halts the progress. So complainant, go back in your fucking house and mind your own business or in your business. And if he's not taking a piss on your property, shut the fuck up. God. I would last 30 fucking seconds as a cop, wouldn't I? Get out of here with your bullshit. This business is calling because the guy's on the bench and they want him gone. That's it. And Inglewood, you don't even communicate with All Health. The program that you oversee, police department, oversees All Health. They're supposed to be out here with the cops responding to these issues. How was All Health there and then leaves, and then the cops are back there within 30 minutes to give him a ticket and All Health is nowhere to be found? Aren't they supposed to be the crisis intervention team that you have out here on the street for the homeless? So I'm fucking furious about this with Inglewood. Furious. And so, yeah, tonight they did their job. I'm not going to cartwheels, and no, I'm not going to go to the city council meeting and give them an award. They did their jobs, period. So thank you, Inglewood. You got an A+ for doing your job. That's great. Sorry, I know. I just go off on these tangents. I can't help it. Helps me talk through it. You guys, thank you for being here tonight. I have to go. I think we did some good stuff, but we're going to keep an eye out this weekend and for the next few days. And Inglewood, if you have to respond like that again, that'll be really helpful if you do that same thing again. So thank you, everybody. And have a good night in your warm houses, in your warm beds with your running water, all of us, right? And just keep some people in your thoughts. And if you see something, you can do something about it too. You definitely can. Thank you, Rain Nation. I don't have far to go. It'll all be good. Peace, love, happiness, and some of you Inglewood cops can go suck a duck. Bye, guys.